watching you slip away. I can't help myself to hold up.
Watch me. I'll do it this whole time. Watch. One line is Spelljammer.
Pepper has to piss.
Redline.
Pepper's gonna
Ow!
piss in their seat.
Descend. Okay. I don't know. I don't know what the Strixhaven one is.
I don't think we have one.
This is my gaming room.
What's his name? I'm
Swampy Bug
Swampy
here.
I don't know if I can do that one.
I almost said
Well,
Froggy Bug.
I'm
Bug.
knockoff and gay Jacob.
Stop.
I'm a great value brand.
Yeah.
XP to level 3. I'm XP level 5. I'm XP
You
to
are
like
XP
a
to
feat.
level 5. You're XP to level 10.
Yeah. I'm XP to tier 4. All right. We play for
XP to level 15 to 20.
wherever we feel good.
Yeah.
Do you like reading textbooks? I don't know. I guess just for full clarity, we're kind of doing Spelljammery things, so we're kind of spliced a little bit here with some rules from 2014 and 2024.
Yeah.
You know, the books serve us however we want to be served. If they no longer serve us, we no longer use it. If we like it, we like it. We don't. I wish that was a more conclusive thing to let you know, but some people are using it, some people aren't, and we'll vibe with that.
Yeah.
So you'll see a lot of new things. I think Weapon Mastery is one of the big ones. A lot of Weapon Masteries here at the table.
I'm still old Blood Hunter, but I am new Barbarian.
Yeah.
But I'm only 4 levels into it.
It's a whole fit. I love it.
I'm really excited.
I'm using Cyberpunk Red.
Yes, yeah. Honestly, the fact that if you're like 2024, where have you been for the last whatever episodes where Mia's only been playing Cyberpunk Red?
Got your cool stat. Yeah.
Here's
next
my
game,
look.
You're going to be playing Call of Cthulhu, and you'll be playing
Yep.
Pathfinder. Yeah, you'll be playing Pathfinder.
I'll play Fallout.
Yeah, we'll play a whole different game.
Why do I feel like
twinkle
Call
it.
of Cthulhu would kind of fit for Jennifer?
The outfits would. The outfits would work very well. It's been a while, so we're back.
I'm so excited. It feels like it's been so long.
It
has
has
been.
been like a
I'm
month.
so excited for
Honestly,
Spelljammer.
it's nice.
I've had time to weep.
We're going to have some cool stuff go on today. We're going to have some RP. And then next session, we'll have a little surprise, maybe. a little
I was
For
also
me?
surprised.
a little apparition in that chair, maybe.
Guys,
Yeah, a little pod
new
person might
pod.
hop out.
oh my god.
Hit the gritty.
He can't sit here. They're too powerful together.
I didn't think about that.
Well,
We'll have to figure it out because unfortunately, that's where it is.
we will be the queer baiting allegations.
Yeah,
If he's
I'll be
sitting
like,
there.
"What are you guys doing? You two stop kissing."
Yeah. Guys, we got Brennan Lee Mulligan on who's going to be here in 2 weeks.
Yeah, and then our third guest is Jimmy Crawford, where we just debate.
Yeah. Jeremy Crawford, I think, would explode if he saw this game.
Yeah,
Kept
he's like,
declining.
"You're 2024. Did you know the two classes aren't meant to work together?" that is not what Jeremy Crawford said at all. That's what
If I
DDB on.
could,
It's
I'd be
just
like,
an
make
analogy.
Ranger better. Make
Yeah,
Ranger
yeah.
better.
That is actually a pretty good impression of him, though.
I
He just
don't
kind of
know.
sound like that.
He sounds like that.
He kind of sounds like he would be like, the new barbarian does not fit
That's true.
with the new blood hunter class, the one from the Critical Role release on D&D Beyond.
Like, all right,
what he
Jeremy,
sounds like.
what fucking you Redline? What do you want from me? Move along.
I'm going to redline on my turn.
Redline's like, I'll die.
Yeah, you've already off your red line. You're like
Points
death.
in the 2024 rules, you die.
Oh, shucks, man. Okay. I think that's it. I don't think we have any updates other than,
Are
you
you
know.
gonna pee?
I already did.
Nice. Nice.
Did you do that for me?
Yeah, I did.
Yes.
Just look. I'm just a trailblazer. I'm gonna do it for
You're gonna
all
do
the
it?
DMs.
Why?
All the DMs. So,
So
if they're in time of need,
Don't give
they
me
can just
that
do it
look.
here.
Ew.
Wow.
Yeah.
That might be sexual harassment.
So what?
Roll the
See?
intro.
I saw myself in the mirror, a tyrant smile.
Things walking in the dark, bad things talking about my heart. When I'm gone, my soul resides. So then, knife's edge, I'll meet you at the red
Welcome back. Okay. We're going to get back to it.
Ready.
First,
back
a little
to
recap.
back to what?
Last game, you guys defeated half, 2 of 4 great villains in this campaign, being the director. A distorted and off-color attunement version of Amara. Another version of herself from another dimension. You guys invaded the Ivy satellite station, where you were chased around by this looming undead figure. Helped some people, gathered some civilians, saved them, and you guys found whatever key cards you needed to gain access to the director's main lab, in which you followed her through a portal leading to a demispace, one that she's created herself, that was being observed by Hadar. A, I don't know, devious plan was unveiled by maybe Finn. I don't know who did it, but it was revealed that the director's phylactery was the key, or at least one half of the key that would, that is keeping Harlow trapped away, hence being unable to destroy her. But the gauntlet was still thrown down. The proverbial white glove was used, and a kind of at high noon duel began on this marbled platform between you guys and 3 of probably... honestly, on the table, there was probably 4 of the most powerful wizards.
Yeah.
Minds
All Amara.
in the dimension we're currently in. As
Insanity.
several Amaras went on the assault.
Several Amaras.
Resulting in some deaths.
Oops, so Laura.
And more importantly, the death of the director. We're going to first begin back there. Due to a time limit and the real world constraints, we stopped pretty abruptly. I would like to put us back in that space to give some time. We have some foes that are downed and dead that will be raised back.
We were able to destroy her phylactery, though.
Oh, so sorry.
Yeah.
Yes, that's an important fact that we did defeat her. She did begin to reform. And as you guys have been known to do, you tapped into this natural ability within your dimension, this red line, to circumvent death. And instead, you made it work for you. And you guys were able to use a physical red line to target the director,
That was sick.
killing her, removing her from even being able to use her phylactery. She arrived at her precipice, her red line, and fell into the void, dead. When you guys look up, this red line utilized to your abilities, you see this small thread worm its way around arcane magics, shields, and walls. Find her, like so many creatures did on your home planet when they were invaded at first. It wrapped around her and claimed her. She vanished with a small scream, and the eyes of Hadar, just silhouettes, red and orange, slowly closed. You guys are left on this marble plateau with 2 of your allies, and their chests do not raise again. You guys are hurt, and time is of the essence. Gwen, it is your turn.
It was Jennifer first and then Amara, so he'll screw it over Jennifer.
Okay.
Diamond.
Yeah. We described it before, but we're just going to kind of rehash it. Because our wonderful, lovely fans give us a billion opportunities to redline and bounce back and just really go to the dogs here with our combats. But we ran out of tokens,
We did. We did.
Yeah, we did.
and you were unable to redline out.
Yep.
I think we described it last time, so I'll just kind of re-prompt it. But when you perished, when you died, you stood along this obsidian cliff where all of you have been before, and you found it unable in yourself to return. We described last time, unless we'd like to change that now because we can, that a version of Clementine, maybe more of a memory within yourself, I don't know, tried to convince you to stay, to give up this life of violence and harshness for just a sweet, small, lowly, I think Jennifer understands when you're at your weakest, a large blanket is your closest friend and your worst enemy. And falling into the void, that feels a lot like that blanket right now. You linger, but something forces you back up. You see this, I don't know, this astral projection in some way. You kind of look to your left, a memory playing. Slowly seconds stretch into minutes as you see Gwen kneel, a large diamond placed. I mean, actually, maybe this is better. Maybe I'll pull you in too. What does it look like? What does Jennifer see as you? Because it's the first time you're casting it.
Yeah.
First time we've ever seen this kind of resurrection magic needed.
Oh yeah, shit. Oh my god, that's true.
So it's kind of a big deal. What do we see?
I feel like it is Gwen crushing the diamond. And it's that diamond dust. It looks like stars.
Yeah.
And it's draping over the body.
Mm.
And he's probably trying to infuse some sort of magic into it
Yeah,
to mimic a star's power.
I love that.
That's cool.
You're radiating. Your body outlined, shimmering. It's amazing in the same, like, thematic and narrative way that even when you're beaten and now dead, Gwen just sees you. This bright, beautiful star. What do you want to do? Because it's still a willing soul. You don't have to. You jump right in right now. And it's done, dude. No more pain.
guys.
Trauma's gone. Peace in nothingness.
No, she'll come back.
Gwen's like, it's not working.
No. I was never giving you the space you needed. Yeah, you decide that. And that's all it takes in a moment.
Mm-hmm.
That's the best part about this whole thing, about being able to redline. This is all something you understand. It doesn't take a long, huge stretch. It just takes the decision of denying it.
Mm-hmm.
And you return. The precipice is gone. Your blanket torn asunder. And your eyes open in the same space. Cold marble stone on your back. And the warmth of the sun in front of you. You open your eyes and see Gwen.
He's like tearing up. And he's like, it's good to see you back. And he scurries over to Amara.
Jennifer just lays there and cries just a little bit.
So tiny little,
Yeah.
tears.
Just one tear and then sucks it back up.
Amara, I'd love to paint you a very similar picture.
Death.
The black cliff
Do not.
amongst a red horizon. This is the end. And you find it hard to not accept it. What makes you linger?
I think just anger and like the need for like revenge against the director.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
Follow her into death.
Okay. There's a ferocity in you that, in a similar way I've described you before as prismatic, as refracted. These aspects of you, not only like the physical ones that we talk about, like the actual physical, like director and red and all those other ones, but you are so complicated and so dynamic in your depth as a person. You see these refractions of yourself staring back at you, angry and loud, one sad, one happy. And you can see this version of you, this image projected in front of you. And that hatred, that anger infest the one that smiles or the one that frowns. And then very quickly, you're surrounded by these images of you, filled with fire. Very similar. A small visage to the left of you, you see Gwen kneel to your body. What does Amara see?
I think it's very similarly that same idea. The starlight, the trying to be the sun, I guess. I'm trying to think of like how, because like I have something in my head I'm trying to like capture.
Yeah.
I'm like,
yeah,
how do
yeah.
I describe that? I think there's that resonance for himself of those emotions bleeding from Amara, and he's feeling it too. And he's it's like flickers of expressions for himself that he is trying to like shove down
Yeah.
to nullify that, if that is what's keeping her there.
I see.
And he's
That's
trying
really
to like
interesting.
peace, you know, like please, like
Oh, I love that. I love that so much. Okay, so what I hear is this. You see Gwen kneel to your body, places a hand on you, in a similar vein, surrounded by starlight, small specks of dust that mimic the sky. And you see those visions, or there's projections of you change over time. And you feel spectrally these hands grasp yours. Before you had balled fists, but then a smooth hand slips into yours, and your fingers clasp onto another. And there's a warmth. You don't turn and see the person, but you can feel Finn's hand. And then you see a projection of you once filled with anger as Finn shows up. A similar tail grasp around the waist as Cayman shows up. Jennifer. Even Harlow. Other versions, until the one that started all this patient zero is inevitably taken up by this very bright and outlined demigod, being Gwen. And there's that same hand outreached, and you take it, assuming you do. Again, willing
yeah,
soul.
for sure. I think if she sees that it's Gwen, she knows that the director's gone. Like, if
Yeah.
I'm being brought back,
Yeah.
they succeeded.
Yes.
And she'll take his hand.
You open your eyes, and the burning in you quells for a moment. Revenge is a tough thing. It's insidious. Sometimes a lot of people seek revenge because they think that there's that the illness inside them, this like seed that they carry around, will be dealt with once they kill the person that's kind of like started that for them. But there's still that part of you that lingers with revenge. But like a hot coal, it's gone dormant over time. You've been successful, and your friends are successful. You open your eyes and see Gwen.
And also Cayman.
Yeah, the whole fucking kit and caboodle, if you want.
Hi, boys.
You are alive.
yeah, feeling good, feeling okay.
What the fuck happened to me?
He picks you up and he like kind of cradles you
Oh,
in his
okay.
hands.
Oh, hi.
I mean
Run
he's
back
not
over
that
to
big,
Jennifer,
but he's.
drag
Yeah.
her over.
You did it. We all did it.
We will
She's
do it.
gone.
Good.
You are what remains.
I am what remains.
I think it puts you down.
Hello.
I think he's like taking off his jacket and he like,
Oh,
puts it
thank
over
you.
you. And he just holds you really
Why
tightly.
does my head hurt so bad?
Oh, you got dumb. You went dumb mode.
Yeah.
You were like me,
Got
but
me
dumber.
Good.
Yeah. There was one. It was actually really funny.
Yeah.
But you had a gun, so like
I do have a gun.
There was one
It
part
was
where
a lot
you
of just-
disappeared and you went,
so like even though you're super dumb, you're still just like bah.
Oh,
Bah,
good,
bah,
good,
bah.
good.
He's
I
still
remember
cleaned
that
up.
part.
You're just like patting Jennifer's head, just like you're alive.
I look it up.
Oh, nasty boy.
Shout out to Mark T, who donated $49.99.
Oh, thank
And
you so
said,
much.
start back up the pool. Get some cookies for the cast. Love you guys and all the great
Cookies.
content.
Thank you
Thank you so much, Mark.
I
That's
appreciate it.
super.
Some
Love that. And we're halfway through the tank. We're going to desperately need some tokens, guys, because.
I have one diamond.
No, we desperately need some cookies.
The cookies.
All right, I'll order some.
You
What kind? Wait, from where?
grumble, probably.
You
if
do.
I
You're
heard
better at it.
grumble.
Actually.
Oh, yeah.
Grumble.
Grumble.
Do
From
it.
Grinder.
Yeah.
All right, fine. I'll open grind.
if I must. Oh, those burly Latinos. Latino, excuse me.
They don't have cookies.
I had to go, guys. Let's do that. You all got this, right? You all jump in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cookies.
We're left in this space. How long do you want to linger in this space? You guys want to go? Would you want to leave? Want to do some stuff? Because clearly, let's just be... The deed's been signed over. The will,
Yeah.
as it were, is now yours. The station is yours. Everything you want. We can loot later.
Yeah.
But you guys could leave if you want to your Spelljammer and just rest if you'd like.
Amara's gonna point at the director's spellbook and go, "Can someone get that?" Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe y'all cross glass. No.
Wizard. Wizard.
Oh.
This place kind of freaks me out. All the marble.
Yeah.
And
Let's go home.
I love that.
Yeah.
It doesn't take about a moment for you guys to return. Red kind of looks over. She has huge tears, a swarm of moths flying around her.
Oh,
and she's
God.
like, I was trying to crowd. But I can take you home though if you want.
Oh, I'd love that.
Wait.
Okay. And she's
How are you gonna do that?
like, I teleported me and Sojourn. I should get everyone else too back.
Could Sojourn
Alright.
As
turn,
long,
like...
as long as we're quick.
I'm sorry, is Blue Mars still here?
So you ask that and you
Blue
see
Mara.
this hulking creature
Indigo.
as the hand comes up, separates again,
Oh.
and then casts a spell. Goes.
Goodbye,
Perfect.
Indigo. What about Berenice? Is she here?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's in the corner.
We'll
angry
make
now.
you a body.
She's like, no. So gonna get mine out of that damn ball.
Great.
But I'm free.
Go
you.
wherever you want.
I'll let you. We can handle everything else from here. And she kind of looks over, and Sojourn does like one of these, and she's like,
Guys,
and Sojourn
where's
goes,
Squelch?
let Red to You see him like,
Squelch Bears.
Cayman runs over to him.
mistress.
He holds him. He cradles him. He holds him. And he gives him to you, Jennifer. Squelch. Squelch, hold on, Squelch.
My eyes have been disintegrated.
Squelch.
It's wondrous.
It's wonderful.
Where,
You're dying, Squelch.
Jennifer, are you there?
I'm here, Squelch.
Hold his hand. Hold his hand.
I don't really want to touch
That's
him.
a relief, but also kind of a disappointment. When you died, I actually felt worse. I'm glad you're back. Is it bad? He's like just his shoulder. You don't really know how he's talking. The man,
He doesn't even have a hand.
no. Like his eyes are burned out.
just from
It's
here
just
up.
like his shoulders up. He doesn't have anything else.
Bust?
Yeah. You don't know what's going on with
I have
it.
him in one hand, and I'm just like,
I feel
You don't
it's
got
like
dark
the
magic in
spine,
this.
you
Squelch,
know?
it's terrible.
Squelch, you look great.
He's like, oh, it's wonderful. Was I helpful?
No.
In fact,
You're hindered.
I was gonna say
the worst of us.
No, in fact, you were the greatest. You helped. We couldn't have done this without you.
Oh.
Squelch, don't die on me.
He's like, that's not my choice.
Squelch, no.
I'm a creature that exists beyond life and death. I never really was. Oh, like a toad once.
Squelch, do you understand the amount of pain that we will feel if you die right now?
Oh yes, it'll
What
be
is
immense.
happening?
That's what's pushing me on to the afterlife.
Please,
I
kill
want you
him.
to feel that pain.
I'm in so much pain, Squelch.
Good.
Oh, he's gone. He's gone.
Oh no!
Time of death.
Oh wait, I think
It's
you
all
might be
23 in bed.
Gross. I don't know what you could get for that, but
Spin him
a couple vaccines. You're gonna need something. You need a rabies shot. You need a giant dose
Yeah.
in your gut.
Yeah, spit it
Above his
out.
stomach, yeah.
He's made of crawling venom. Don't
Oh, yeah.
let
Poison.
him.
Spits him out.
That's
Yeah.
the one thing Cayman can't
He
eat.
evaporates back into the abyss where he
Oh, thank
where he
God.
originated from. He's gone.
Shark and Sean put CPR scene from AOT. Come back, buddy. Come on. Doesn't have legs.
Is it
Yeah, no.
Thomas?
Oh,
Yeah.
In
yeah.
half?
Let's all do a moment of
Silence?
choking for squelch.
What?
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm glad he's dead. Let's get out of here. We can leave the two.
Cameron Jennifer. Come on, Finn.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
I had a lot of things planned. I did not have a tiny memorial to Squelch planned, and I should have in hindsight.
No, we're gonna get into the Spelljammer, and it's gonna be the part in Two Towers where they're marching. They're like,
It's
Gonna
just the
bury his
two of
leash.
them.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just
Yes.
I think the thing got scooched
he's just
Yeah, I did.
a little bit.
Oh, it
I don't know
might
how
I
that
think
worked.
you did actually.
might be me.
That's
I'm
good now, I
pushing
think.
my feet on it.
Whale.
I'm sorry. So, Veronice, you're staying like here,
Lord.
here.
I will until Sojourner frees me. Yes, and then it seems like
Great.
there probably should be some kind of conversation with
Like Amara.
Amara, if you'd like to have one.
When her head doesn't hurt.
Yeah.
Yes, I can stay as long as that will take.
Are you the one that hit me with that spell?
The head hurty spell.
The feeble mind one.
I don't remember, but I would it be impressive if I said yes?
Yeah.
Then yes.
I did.
Even if I didn't, I claim it
I gotta learn that one.
because even so, I was yes.
will you cast it on me?
No.
Damn.
I worked very hard to give you more intelligence. I'm not gonna take it away.
Yeah, take it away.
It's also very hard to fix.
Yeah.
Who are we gonna use it on?
I don't know.
Other people.
Maybe that guy that keeps following Finn into the bathroom.
It just
Oh,
was.
Lord.
It just was once.
What? It's falling into the bathroom.
He's
I
having
don't
a
know.
couple
He could be a
bad
problem.
trips.
It could be.
Yeah.
It's Hadar.
Yeah.
The fucking wolf at the door? He's the wolf at the stall. It's like, Finn, open up.
I need to
I got the squirt.
I am eternal hunger.
Yeah.
Any idea what the shits are like?
I eat every star in the solar system. You know how many Taco Bells are in there? You know how many Taco Bells I eat per day?
Wow. Whoa.
Star system's worth.
Let's go collect the rest of the people and
Yeah.
head on back.
Okay. Yeah. For the sake of no one gives a shit,
Yeah.
we move on. Teleport back to the ship. You would call everyone back from the field, whatever they were doing, and now your ship is full, and at capacity, you guys can relax and get a long rest. Even if we jump back and forth between time, reset your character sheets, and
Chill.
then we'll just move on from there.
Our ship may feel full, but it'll always be missing
Squelch.
a squelch.
I
Yeah, yeah. You guys park the
Tied
ship
up
back
outside.
down. That
It's awful
tiny
quiet.
shit stained like debris where he sat. It's like a weird like echo of him.
Jennifer and I created a
gone.
tombstone.
I
Oh, that's so nice.
I can make more crawling venom. You could make another squelch.
It won't be the same.
Won't be the same squelch.
God.
Never
I can only
will
have
be.
one squelch. The next one has got to be named like Squirt or something.
Oh, I hope not.
Earlier, I
I really
forgot
hope not.
Squelch's name and I almost called him Smegma.
Oh, it was worse. It was worse. I didn't think it would get. Squirt's fine. Squirt's fine.
You would have preferred to have been called that, probably.
Oh God, that's
that's
awful.
terrible.
Anything but that.
That's terrible. Oh my
Never
God.
give Jennifer
Whoa.
that ever
Wow,
again.
disadvantage.
Yeah.
Can I take inspiration
Get in
away?
the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
Get
negative.
the corner. Can I complete
A little
Spelljammer?
longer.
A little longer. You fools aren't ready for another fucking dungeon delve. It's so good.
Yeah.
Use your turn. I'm gonna flash us functionally
Can
a week forward.
I'm sorry. Could I have reunited that wife with her husband?
Oh sure. Yeah, of course.
Oh,
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Oh, yeah.
Here, let's do this. I'm gonna move us a week forward. Finn,
Oh,
at the beginning of the week.
Yeah.
You're going to descend down into.
Percent.
Thank you.
This is a
You're going to descend down to the planet and reunite. You know,
I think I wrote 'em
Clover.
down.
Oro with
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
With
Nice.
Clover. I was close. I was
Mine's
close.
written
All right.
I forgot they
On my
existed.
side notes.
Not
It has
it's-
been like a
see,
whole
we're
Chief
not-
engineer.
Yeah, I just have Clover and then Clover's husband.
Damn.
They
as it should.
reunite, hug each other, and they kind of stay there for a moment until they feel like the moving like Xerxes like metal boots. Some people of like the coalition, so maybe like Halcyon is there, and they all kind of like after they finish they turn and they're ready to do whatever you want to do with them.
Oh, I think.
They seem almost expectantly waiting, and it seems like the other two like bodies of government here are also doing the same.
Yeah. I think he's probably gonna look at them and be like, weirdly, there's no mention of either of you in any of the wreckage that we found.
They both are stunned.
Yeah, and he walks away.
Wow. Honestly, that's crazy.
Yeah.
The fucking Xerxes don't even touch you. Like the guy, like the person in charge, kind of goes, and then nobody fucking says anything. Like you just walk out, head high, and no one even looks you in the eye.
Right.
That's some big dick energy. Okay, yeah, easy enough. They'll scurry away and have a life somewhere.
If they start Ivy all over again, then that's my
No.
fault.
You stop them and you're like,
I only get one of those, and
Amara finds out
honestly, I
about
probably shouldn't have gotten that. So, no, we're good. Okay, we have a lot of days to play. We have a lot of big events, but what do we want to do first? Does anyone want to do anything? Do people just want to sit in the moment? Do we want to do other things?
Another club scene. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, I don't have any
Yeah.
necessary wants or needs. I will fill myself into any
Same.
scenes that occur, but I don't have anything I desperately
On the
need or
docket,
want
same.
to.
Amara
Yeah.
has several things on the docket.
There we
Let's
go,
start
yeah.
there then.
There we go.
Boss.
Jennifer, do you want me to work on that thing that we talked about?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll do that. I
Okay.
also want to take what's his fucking name?
Wow.
Hello?
It's Marcy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's my dog.
Carl?
Oh my god, okay.
Every call I receive now.
What
is
was that?
Marcy.
Bender's in rehab. They
Bender's
found him at a crack house.
Oh my god.
Oh,
weird.
How did that happen?
You know, that was probably our fault.
Um,
Send them to one crack
Yeah.
house.
Reese is like, I think I'm free.
Bootfoot, you're still here?
But now I'm unemployed.
Oh,
There's not even a government to give me unemployment. I don't know. I'll figure it out.
you should.
yeah,
Y'all need
'cause-
anybody to...
Nope.
Oh,
No, Bluefoot's fine.
well, I'll go...
He's too
I'll
great.
get that tombstone you want me to get. Watch out.
Oh god.
Yeah, she's gonna work on
Done. Yeah, easy
all
enough.
of that.
No, easy enough. You spend the next day, whenever you feel the time, whenever you feel ready enough to
Yeah.
work again. You work, it only takes you a day, and you can set up this whole thing. Function, what it is you will, with the help of two of your choice, I guess now, other versions of you can cast several modified memories in an endeavor to remove Jennifer from this version of Clementine forever. And then similar to this state that Clementine is in naturally already, those holes will be filled with other memories that she generates through her own mind, whatever that is. So there won't even be like a chance for it to come back. So you guys do that.
Yeah.
Is there anything you want to do with that? Conversations you want to have before this happens? Things that happen with that? Even with just the party, to have it with her even.
No, I think she just wants to hang out with Clementine.
Yeah, easy enough.
Just, I don't know. Whatever Clementine wants to do.
Yeah. I think there's a duality here, which is kind of equally comforting, equally kind of devastating, where you hang out with her, and those moments where she just is who she is, and she does like a mannerism or something that's like, yeah, you're the same person. You can like foresee her doing something. She picks like a piece of food out of a piece of like a vegetable out of her food or something. You're like, I knew that was going to happen. And there's a part that you're like, oh, that's new. That is, I've never seen an impact with that. That is an entirely new instance of something. And that gives me some kind of hope that there's going to be a huge road of life after this, whatever that is. And something will figure itself out. As the universe does. It will figure itself out. You spend a lot of good time with her over a day as Amara comes and gets you. And you guys descend down into her lab. Clementine doesn't necessarily question it. It's guised in some way. I don't need a roll. I think we're good to go. And you're able to get her and sit her down in this seat, the same kind of like platform where we found her originally. Amara's able to hook her up, and she goes dormant. It's just you two in here right now. You two, I should say. Right now.
I know originally we talked about Finn needing to be a part of that. Is it no longer
No,
the
yeah,
case?
of course. No, there'll be more people coming in. I meant more like in this moment, it is just you two. So anything you two would like to do before like the fucking squad comes in.
You're 100% positive that this is what you want?
Yeah.
All right.
Can I just know what her mind's gonna be filled with?
Well, some of it is written by Finn, and then some of it will be whatever her mind uses to fill the gaps.
Yeah, that probably is a great segue for you to enter now.
Yeah, I mean, not to completely like roll back, but I think with the timeline with it, he would have wanted you to spend like the last day with Clementine, but before that, he would have come into your room with probably whiskey.
Okay.
And would have been like, I want you to tell me everything about Clementine. I want to hear every story. There's no detail too small. Because he wants you to be able to have this moment of like outpouring of grief, but also like celebration of life. And then like as you guys like talk through as much of it, he's going to be like an open vulnerable space. He's going to share back and forth with you. And then he's going to like lay out kind of what he thinks her life would be. That he would replace it with. And he would talk about probably the Great Lands, which is where he winds up, and what a beautiful place that was, and like kind of this idea of like not too good of a life, because you don't want someone to like rebound too hard, but like, you know, nice normal life in the Great Lands where she's well set up and well cared for with a family, you know.
Yeah, that's perfect. Beautiful.
And see like if there's anything else that you wanted to add into it.
I don't think so. Just that her days were filled with sunshine.
Yeah. There's 2 suns there.
That's perfect.
There'll
for
be
her.
so much sunshine.
Okay. Next people to enter will be Finn.
Yeah.
Followed by Gwen and Cayman, just so you guys feel like you everyone's around to some degree if you want to interact. The last 2 being, I assume, Sojourner and Red. They arrive, and they'll kind of just, they don't question it. They know what's up. Sojourner's probably utilized this. Red's from the Feywild. Memory is fleeting at best sometimes for her. So they kind of situate themselves. And instead of this wire we talked about before where you had to tap into her down in the garage, Finn begins to play. And you guys can see the guitar strings on his guitar, these red threads, which I should also say a red thread is given to you for the director, rather from the director. And you begin to play in these small, like lines of like music, those like small lines to tell you positioning and notes, slip out. And this massive like bramble of red threads begin to fill the room. And like an EKG or other similar devices, the 3 wizards begin to like attach it to her. And you can see this like give and take, this call and answer between Finn playing his guitar, and then like this energy flows through it, and like the beating of Clementine's heart that kind of answers in kind, and they kind of sync up to some degree.
I think Gwen has been holding Jennifer's hand really tightly. I think it's almost, he's probably the most sad, like expressive wise, because like the idea of being erased from somebody's existence, that's a terrifying concept. And he's just also like feeling for Jennifer for choosing that.
Yeah.
And I think he's also not only that, but it's like he's always been very expressive with his emotion, and it's an outlet for Jennifer too. Of like he's crying so that Jennifer doesn't feel like she needs to be vulnerable in that aspect if she didn't want to be. So he's just like outright weeping,
That makes sense.
holding
Makes
her
sense.
hand as tightly as possible.
That makes sense.
Such a sweet boy.
I think kind of like the pictures that he weaves for them are like days full of sunshine, nights full of dancing. And he like deliberately tries to put her like in one of their cities that he knows the best, and ties her to as many like people who he can.
Yeah.
So
easy
that
enough.
way she's surrounded by family, or she has a net to go back to,
For sure.
a history.
Once your three wizards begin, and a new kind of serenade is played, there's a small like humming sound from her own song, that Finn seems to play over. And there's moments where they're in sync, and moments where Finn intentionally is louder, and that's kind of our like first sense that we get that something is being changed, that someone's going to fall in line with this. Someone's going to adapt to the chorus that is singing a different song. Part of your natural ability to tap into, both of you, this song of removal is in some way built for everything. There's an understanding in the universe that things are so large and so old that we really are just blips. Maybe not even that. Tiny fragments that burn up and were for a moment and are gone the next. In some way, it's returning to nature. Her body's partitioned in some way by the three multiple effects of modified memory happening right now. I don't believe any... Because let me be clear. The power in which you guys are tapping into is immense.
Yeah.
But I don't think anything comes to bear or stops you. I think there's interested parties, but I think there's an understanding of it. Maybe even creatures like your patron,
Right.
the entity beyond the veil, understand like eternity. And they just kind of let it do what it do. And you have full reign here. You're the maestro in this case.
I think there's this element of like eternity is vast, right? And there's a return to nature, and we're blips at it. But there's that reminder that like the life we live is important, and it's worth having a good life.
Yeah.
So it's like, almost like a recognition, a reminder that like without our tiny blips, the universe would be dark.
Yeah. I mean, that's a great way to put it. Very poetic. To what degree, if she were to wake, will she remember the party? I know you not at all. We've talked about that. To what degree is she familiar with any of you? That's maybe a conversation between you two. I don't know. Is she entirely forgotten this? A stranger? Does she know anyone on the ship? How are we tying her in?
Okay,
Does she think she's
It would
just a
make
survivor?
sense that she does remember the party and remember being a car and helping them and
Understandable.
In the car.
That works. Yeah, because that part, she's a scientist. She remembers Santi to some degree. She remembers a lot of those aspects. Okay.
We saved her from that life.
Maybe another person in a pod kind of thing.
Maybe gloss over as much of like what Santi actually meant as possible.
She like taking away a lot of that personal.
Trauma of it, and more of like he was a bad guy and you
Yeah.
worked for him, but not of your own fruition, and
Yeah.
you got
Yes.
out and it was great.
I think
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
horrible boss
love that.
It was
moving into distance.
almost
Yeah.
like a fairy tale.
I love that.
Yeah. You heard a lot of bad things, but you never saw it. You know,
Did a lot
you
of
were
good
lucky
things.
enough to keep your head down and do what you could. Yeah. I'm so sad. I hate this. It's not even me. I'm just like,
You do
God
so.
damn.
And Gwen and Jennifer are going to experience this together. But I think it's important
What
that it
have I
starts
done?
from you, and because your hands are being held, you're tapped into this. Staring at Clementine, staring at her, and listening to this music, this call and answer, this revision, and a rebirth, right? There is these pillar moments for you, especially with Clementine, where you look at her and two people become one, your hearts out of tune sync. You've started from one edge to the other. Like you've started from out of sync and fallen into sync. That's just how nature works with you too. And this is the first time in your life you look at her and this hum that she sends back to Finn. And Gwen, you can feel this in her hands, the pulse of your heart. This thum, thum, thum. And you fall out of sync. And maybe a moment you try to get it back. You can't. And that never returns. Almost by design. Directly opposed. The spell takes hold. The music stops. And the threads fade. And your two hearts beat separately. And we'll continue to.
You know, so for anybody, you know, not yesterday for Strixhaven, with like Modify Memory, and we're like, hee hee. This is the sad part of Modify Memory. This isn't what it would do.
No. This is like enabled memory. We were able to continue.
Yeah. I think Finn does give you a hug afterwards too. I think normally he's very much like respectful of your space because he knows not everyone's like as like touchy feely as him, but like he knows what you gave up, and it was like selfless to do so.
As sad as this is, guys, it's for the best. And I appreciate you crying for me, Gwen, and taking on those feelings, but she's a better person now without me. I think Jennifer would walk up and touch Clementine's face and then leave the room.
Okay. Linger for a moment. Then you're gone. Kind of how our memory is. So you like to do anything in this moment before I roll us forward?
I think it would just be Gwen not being able to say it because Jennifer left, but
Of
like
course.
he would respond to that, just kind of to the emptiness that Jennifer's no longer there, and it's like I don't think she was any worse off with Jennifer.
I think the Jennifer that we have now is different than who she used to be. I think she's just trying to keep the damage of who she was. I think if any of us could go back and keep ourselves from hurting the people we love, we would.
I guess, but
I think it's healing, Gwen.
I guess. I just think there's a part that's unfair to Jennifer, that she thinks that so deeply, and that she's unable to see that it's not just that.
I think if you give her time, I think she's going to come out a different person. sometimes the pull between two people is too strong. And you're going to keep reliving the same trauma over and over again. I think this is going to give them both a clean break, and Jennifer is going to, I think, continue to grow into someone who's unstoppable.
It's just sad.
Yeah, it is. Endings always are. And he's gonna hug you too. He's like, oh, you emotions. This is hard.
Yeah, I think it's the quantifying of an end
Yeah.
for somebody who's learning that he's not going to have an end. And then there's an end of like physical life, and then there's an end of like identity.
Yeah.
And that it's very possible for two of those like to happen
Yeah.
and not. So I think it's mortality in a weird way.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh wow, this is horrible.
I already had to process physical mortality. No, for sure.
I wish I was done.
No.
You all fall asleep for this night. And there is a shattering for some of you. Not for you or you. For Finn, Amara, for Red, Sojourner. I'll let you choose for you. You're somewhat free. To intimately get into someone's mind and understand them. For the easiest way that I can explain it, for the fact that this is just hurtful for some degree, right? So we're going to glance over like most do. You all have sat in the room in which Clementine broke Jennifer away from Santi in these moments. They didn't just disappear.
No.
They're gone because someone had to pick them up.
Right.
Your dreams are not nice tonight. And if she can't remember them, you all have to. You all see Jennifer's face, latched in chains, beaten within several inches of her life. Who knows how many times resurrected from Santi. The fear of him not even being present looming as they were fleeing. The multiple years of harshness between each other, just trying to survive. And in the late hours of the night, that fades to the bitter sweet of being held by someone that understands that. You all find sleep, but it's not necessarily restful. And that's our first one handled.
If only I had Squelch, guys.
No.
Please.
No.
Squelch does not make this scenario any better. Squelch is a punk.
I think Finn probably wakes up Amara and says, "Do you think we made a mistake in not taking Jennifer's memories away too?"
I thought about it.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I didn't. Because it seems like a lot for someone to have to bear by themselves.
I think, unfortunately, removing that would break her.
Yeah.
She wouldn't be the same person.
No. I think you're right. It's just, I wish she didn't have to remember.
Of course.
And then he goes back to sleep.
I don't think Amara does.
Valid. You all awake, and something's stirring in the kitchen. There's a smell that's familiar to you.
It's
different.
spam.
Different in a way where there's a recipe once used that's been modified. Someone's took it upon themselves to change things. You awake, and you see Clementine in the kitchen
Yeah.
making a very large breakfast. She floats on her feet. Light. Smiles. Not even to anyone.
Yeah.
Just herself in a reflection. satisfaction of a well-flipped pancake. And she makes you all breakfast.
Yeah.
She sees one of you. Maybe who's the first one to interact here?
Me.
She turns. She turns. She flips one.
It's gone.
Lands a pancake. Turns. Bumps you. Goes. Oh, Cayman. Oh, hi. I guess you caught me,
Everybody's
huh?
reaction.
I guess I would have thought it was you.
This looks delicious.
Thank you. I felt bad. I just kind of sit here in the ship, and you guys did so much recently. I thought you guys deserved at least this.
We do, thank you.
Yeah. She kind of turns. She goes, "That one's for you if you want it." Or, I did start yours real early in the morning
A
because
whole roast boar.
yeah,
You smoked it for 8 hours? This is incredible.
I did ask. Amar wasn't sleeping, so I did ask her to do some spells on it. So it's not necessarily naturally smoked, but it is smoked.
It doesn't matter. I actually prefer the arcane-like burned flavor.
I will be honest. I was a
We're
little
gonna take
distraught
away
by the fact
his-
that I couldn't give it the full 8. She said that. It's good to hear that that's also the case.
Kimmy goes over, puts a bib on. And I go,
Yeah, she just spattered across it. She's like,
You take off
That's
the
great.
bib, and that's the only area that's not covered.
Yeah.
she sets out breakfast. One for Avery. One for who the fuck?
Every fucking person that-
Avery.
Madeline.
Madeline. Fucking Reese.
Bootfoot.
Halston. Yeah. She sets a place for everyone, and she kind of turns back. Everyone's food's delivered. Jennifer, you wake up a little groggy. It's been a fucking hell of a last couple of days.
Yeah.
You wake up last. The table's full, and you see this woman kind of pass away. She goes, "Okay, I think we're good." And she turns and she goes, "Oh!" And you look at the table. There's not a plate set, and every food's been distributed on the table, on the plates. There's nothing left.
Sorry.
She goes, "Oh shit! I didn't know you were."
I'm so
I don't know
sorry
how,
about this.
but I didn't know you were here. Hi, I'm. She kind of looks like the apron's covered in egg. The chef, and you see the old lady go. She's like in training. I'm Clementine. My friends call me Clem.
I'm Jennifer.
Okay.
I'll just take a cup of coffee. I'm good.
I think I can do that. Easy
Great.
enough.
Great.
So
And she kind of walks. She goes, "Sorry. I know you had visitors." She goes
I
into the kitchen. She
should
goes,
have told you this morning.
That's my. I should have set one extra out. I always do anyway. People sometimes don't want leftover, and she like talks to herself and mutters into the kitchen.
Gwen will like half for his just plate, and just kind of slide it over, very nonchalant, just kind of like take my
Gwen,
5 grapes left.
I eat like 4 grapes.
And there's
that's
there's 5 grapes.
Yeah.
It's like
You deserve
Okay, and
it.
gives you a bunch of pork. You just like, pfft, eat it.
And 1 grapefruit.
It's good.
it's also a slice of pancake because you can have a cheat
I've
day
recently
every now
learned
and
about
then.
calories.
Yeah, the fucking robot abs are looking great. The other abs are like,
Pudgy.
Yeah. I
Amara's
have
like,
to, my body has to compensate more.
yeah.
You want to go on the Jennifer diet?
What even is that diet?
It consists of
4 grapes.
4 grapes in the morning and a cup of butter coffee.
Oh,
You do keto.
Yeah.
Hey,
That's
man,
awful.
Unfortunately,
That'll
would
give you the
perish.
shits.
Yeah.
yeah, that caloric
I mean, not
would
survive.
wither away one day.
Yeah.
My caloric intake is that of like 3 horses.
It's a lot of hay.
Oh my
He's a big
god.
boy.
I suppose that when you're as powerful as I am, you just
Yeah.
need all that you can get.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of looks at you like,
I don't want to get fat like you. Sorry about it.
Clementine returns.
fat is required on your body. I could go days without eating. You could go hours.
It's
You
like,
want a bit?
Oh,
Oh boy.
I didn't.
Oh, no, we're not betting over that.
You don't know what
No.
all parts of me
Maybe
are, or robotic.
I'm just gonna give you the hot coffee, and you let me know when the fighting's done. She hands you her coffee. She goes, I made it special.
You're in grief. I should not challenge you during this time.
She's like, I didn't know that.
It's all right, Clem. How about you?
I'm gonna go feed the kids' table,
Great.
and you see Red kind of kicking her feet, and Reese is like,
God, Red is so cute.
"Is this what this was?"
No, definitely not.
This
That's
is,
your
I was told this was overflow.
It is.
It's like,
Yeah, and
it's
also
okay,
red.
Bigfoot.
I
like-
took his seat.
That explains why there are only 2 seats.
No,
And
no.
they're small.
It's
Oh,
Why do we have a children's table?
I don't know.
I do like the frog chair though.
Did you steal that?
You guys move
I
along.
took Reese's
Um,
seat.
What did you
It
guys like
has
to
a
do?
brick chair.
He's usually
like
at the
from the
kids'
They
table.
also have those like animal shaped paper plates.
Well,
Yeah.
All I'm
pals?
saying,
Yeah.
Mine's a
the reason
tiger.
why he thinks it's overflow is because Gwen took his spot.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But he is looking at the animal-shaped paper plates and going,
I want one of those.
When
Bug?
Valentine
like-
cringed at not remembering who Jennifer was, and that was very painful for everybody, I
Yeah.
for some reason felt a lot of joy. I don't know what that means.
So did you find joy in other people's sadness?
I think
or
I,
that she was cringing?
either I'm discovering more about myself,
Yeah.
or Squelch has become a part of me.
I was gonna say I found my
I
new
don't know what this
squelch.
means.
If you become
Dumb.
Squelch entirely, Amara will make you sleep outside.
I will disown you.
So you may
Oh,
want to
no.
consider that.
Well, what? I can't control this.
That you find pleasure in other people's joy
What? No, I don't know.
Or, I'm sorry,
I'm
or-
not sure. In their pain?
in their pain.
I'm not sure.
Okay, is it
I don't know what that
only-
meant.
Is it-
Only Jennifer's pain?
No, it's just that there was some weird satisfaction I got out of it. Maybe it was like that that it worked.
Okay.
It could be.
Yeah.
You can keep an eye on that.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
hope that that's what that meant.
Monitor
Yeah.
it.
If you see a kid fall and you start laughing,
That's just funny.
No, that's
I
normal.
I mean,
Yeah.
That's just funny.
do I know the kid?
why are there
I don't know.
parameters
Do
to
you know
this?
any children?
Nope.
It's more of like if you're
more-
not laughing at the
no.
fall, but you're laughing at the fact that
The
they're
worst
crying
is if you
and
see
bleeding.
an old person.
No,
fall.
that would make me cry.
That's still funny.
The part
Honestly,
that
it's hilarious.
I don't care.
the part that
kind
would be
of-
funny is the fact that they are inept at walking. What
Yeah.
a basic function. How hilarious.
Okay, do you like your own pain though?
Sometimes.
Okay. Okay,
He's a little
Squelch.
squelch. Little
Can
baby
you take
squelch.
this test for me? It's a BDSM test.
Oh, it says I'm a freak.
He's a rope bunny. Oh,
Oh wow. 0% vanilla.
zero. Hey yo.
I've
Wow.
often learned that I become stronger after I feel pain. So that part I enjoy.
Yeah,
But the pain itself, no, is painful.
Okay, you don't find pleasure in it.
You're not quite out.
I mean, it depends on the association.
Do you feel pleasure getting pain or
In
giving
the heat
pain?
of battle, when I am hit with an attack and I do not die, the pain fuels me, and it feels good. But if I was
Probably
being
'cause it
tortured,
means
I
you're
wouldn't
alive,
like it.
yeah. Okay. I think it's probably enough to say not Squelch yet.
We're getting there.
You're on,
You want to
you're
be
on
my
an
new
edge.
squelch?
You brought him back?
No, it's you.
No. Do you want to be my new squelch?
I don't think I could ever be Squelch. I could never fill those shoes.
We could make another squelch.
No.
I could do it today.
No!
Please.
Please, no.
Please. He
For
actually
once.
helped me a lot.
For once, listen to me and not
He
him.
helped me open
Please,
up and
no.
He helped me open up and realize that pain is not necessarily a bad thing.
But Squelch is creepy.
I'll make a modified squelch.
Can you make
we
it
will have to find
Modified
Why would you
squelch.
Why would you do that to him?
We will have to find someone to
Squelch
kill
was
them.
perfect.
I don't want him to change.
Can you make it not
It's
gooey?
perfect in every way!
Yeah, like where it leaves.
No
ick.
one does, Cayman.
Let it dry. Put him in a wetsuit.
That's
Then he won't get sticky everywhere.
In one of your weird bodysuits. You're
Yeah.
just like,
Put him in
That was a part of his charm.
yeah.
It was not.
No.
Hello, mistress.
Because you haven't stepped in it.
Yes, I have.
We will have
I
to
simply
kill
do not
someone,
possess a
though.
body where things sticking to my skin would be irritable to me. You should try it.
Yeah, we'll get right on that.
I think everyone should be like me.
Then you wouldn't be unique.
Oh, fuck. Damn it.
Wouldn't be the best.
Breakfast is finished. You guys are left to your day. What's next? What do you feel like doing? Just vibing?
Does anyone else have something that they'd like me to do for them?
like
No,
task.
I just want to avoid Runa as much as I can.
That
Oh,
sounds
easy.
like that sounds like you should see her.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I do have a project
Fascinating.
for Finn though.
Okay.
Yeah. Finn wants to start compiling footage of stuff that's been going on because he wants to send a little message out.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know if he needs to talk to FaZe about stuff
I mean,
or
you can talk to whoever you need to. But that's
okay,
fair enough.
sure, sounds good.
Easy enough. Yeah, you do so.
Yeah.
What do you want to do? You just want that done, and we can talk about it later.
We can talk about it now or later. It doesn't matter to me.
It's up to you.
He wants to compile footage of stuff that has happened on iOS.
Yeah.
And then he probably wants to talk to the Hadozi. Why am I blanking on his name? Psych.
Yeah.
And see about getting a message out, not just to the Jormungandr, but bouncing it off as many satellites as possible to reach as many planets as possible.
Easy enough. Yeah. You reach out. It's a very small conversation. He goes, Finn, nice to see you. And all in one piece.
Yeah, surprisingly, I know.
Yeah. How is the team doing? You guys have been
I mean, I
off
think
contact for a little bit.
Emotionally compromised more than physically. I think we're doing okay.
Well, good.
Yeah.
Glad they're not using trauma bullets.
No, it sounds like iOS is going to bounce back. The director's dead. Ivy's gone.
Wow. That's
good news.
Usually I think you'd lead with that.
I assumed you already knew.
No. It's been very dark.
Yeah.
Most of any kind of relays on iOS have been destroyed. We
sense.
figured that was a really bad sign.
I'm assuming that Xerxes doesn't want news getting out.
Well,
or
looks
anyone.
like they have a leak in their dam, huh?
It's time.
Okay, well, you send me whatever you need to send me, and I'll make sure it goes out.
Sounds good. Keep safe.
I'll make sure I get in contact with Lorelai.
Yeah, let her know that. I don't think it's going to be the same as it was for Santiago, but they could use some aid here.
Okay, I will speak with someone. Lorelai will do a lot more than I can.
Yeah.
Necessarily with with the brass, but I would say, with no authority, I'd expect us within the next 2 weeks.
I'll let people know. We'll have a welcome party for you.
Okay. Take care, Finn.
Yep, you too. He hangs up.
Anything else?
At some point, he's going to send that message.
Yeah, you do. Easy enough. Does anyone else want to do anything? I do have some small little events that could happen. That can happen here if we got some time.
Hey,
between.
Mara, what's the progress on Harlow?
What do you mean? Like, am I going to fix him?
I can fix
I'm just asking the progress. I don't know.
Yeah, I could do it right now if I wanted to.
Well, I'm
What
going to go pee what you guys are talking about.
Then why haven't we done it yet?
Well, I was working on Clementine.
Okay.
And then she was
makes
also recovering.
Why are you always here? I'm just kidding.
He was like, I was in the room when you came in.
Wow. Well, my perception's 22 now. Never mind.
Finn is also here.
Every person in the ship is currently.
No,
in
it's
this
like-
room. No, it's fine.
I'm hiding in the bed.
I'm sorry. What did you even say?
I said, she was also recovering?
That's
Yeah.
true. Yeah.
I think my intelligence is back to normal.
You think?
Yes.
What's the square root of 25?
I don't know. Why would you ask me that?
Because you're super smart.
No.
Okay, stop acting
Spencer
up.
takes that personally.
Yeah, I take that
Just
personally.
Google it and say it in
I'm
character.
bad at math. No, I'm not gonna Google that. I'm crocheting.
She says the exact
She's still
correct
feeling
Yeah.
answer.
Yeah.
She says it.
Yeah.
If it came as like, I don't even know if you're right.
I had to think about it though, so maybe I need a few more days.
That's valid. Are you Googling it right now? Stop.
It's 5.
No.
I feel like I should have known.
Yeah.
Should have.
It's more that I didn't want to be wrong.
What's after this? What's next?
Xerxes,
Yeah.
the Dark Star. Probably that.
Who's
Hadar.
Who's the head honcho over there? We've had a
The Emperor?
yeah. Who is that?
I don't
I
know.
feel like
Celeste?
I don't know much about them.
I think it's Celeste.
Is Quinn allowed to be here?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. I was gonna say he's actually probably been there to kind of avoid Jennifer, and it's a lot of like he's like begging Amara for little tasks for him to do. He's like, please. But if they're like in her room, he's probably like curled up on the bed.
Probably in the lab.
Yeah,
Yeah.
lab. He's in the spinny chair. One of them. All right. He's got the lab coat on. He's got goggles on. He's got gloves on.
You need to remind me
the shoes.
What is where is Xerxes located?
Xerxes?
Right. It's the ship, right?
The Dark Star's freaking marooned somewhere.
Right.
It's our home planner.
Right.
Was it?
Ikea.
I feel like it was
Iketer
Iketer. Yeah.
is the planet.
That makes sense.
I think of IKEA,
Because that was
and then I
episode
think of
1.
Yeah.
2,
SCP.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you guys have confirmation. I can't remember from how or what that it's
Still there.
it's there
Yeah.
and will not be able to move now.
I think we
Yeah.
got it when we
Okay.
were on the Jormungandr with.
Yeah. I think Honk talked about it too.
Yeah, I won't be surprised. It is definitely indefinitely marooned,
Psych.
awaiting like help from Ios, which you guys arrived and have
Yeah.
thoroughly thwarted.
Okay.
So we're looking
So
for
they're vulnerable now, or can we still not destroy
Well-
them because of the star?
Vulnerable. Yes. Lizzie blew a hole through the Dark Star.
Yeah. Sitting ducks.
Right.
If we can
Okay.
destroy it, they'd be.
Okay. Well, that's good to know. That's good to remember.
Zadali does kind of pipe up. Well, I'm sorry. I don't know what this is taking
Everybody's
place.
here.
in the
In the
lab.
lab.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know if
You're-
Zadali's even here.
Yeah. She can be in here.
So I would pipe and go, I don't imagine Xerxes is going to be much of a problem, but, well, I mean, it'll be a problem, but we've done greater. I think the Emperor may be the largest issue there.
Yeah.
My brother,
Your brother.
Zaleth.
Can you tell us more about him?
Yeah, I could try. Parts are coming to me more and more every day. It seems like as we make our journey towards the inevitable meeting of us, my body or whatever has kept my memories dormant, it's preparing me for it. He's my twin. We were born on the same day. We were inseparable for a long time until some kind of disease separated us by force. And I was bedridden for a very long time. And the memory I have right now, the last one I have of him, is him saying goodbye as I passed.
Does he?
And,
Sorry.
and the entity swooping me up. I think I was only a child.
Yeah.
But now, like, Gwen's like taking her hand, is kind of just rubbing it in that comforting way.
Did you
And
not
this
die for the
hurts
same
a
reason
bit.
that we didn't?
I think so. No, that's a lie. I was in so much pain came in when I was a kid. Whatever curse or plague affected me, it was terrible. I wanted it to happen. Even being that young, I understood that it would stop the pain. I think when I closed my eyes for the last time, the voice that was pleading wasn't mine. I think it was my brother's. She takes your hand, Gwen, and she kind of holds it, and she kind of, like, if you guys are like this, she grabs your hand and kind of does this, and you feel a weight into your palm. If you'd like, I'd like you to reach your hand over here.
Whoa.
It's the ring.
Yo, a physical prop?
Wow.
Yo, that's
Beatles
so
and Grimm
cool.
has a very cool little ring that Zadali gets from the adventure.
Oh.
And she hands it to you, and she goes,
Marry me.
that's, yes, that. But also, that is 2 parts of the throne.
Yo, what?
My brother and I were both given signet rings to signify our
Yeah.
power to the throne. I believe that's the one that was buried with me. My brother has a matching pair. I think it's going to be useful for you. I don't know how yet. But I want you to have it. I do. And the action of me handing it to you and giving it to you is more meaningful than whatever it meant back then. It's not a vow. But I'd like it to be a promise.
Oh, Starlight, that's.
go. So I'm ready for the. Oh, we're done. Thanks for showing up.
Bye.
Oh, that's not supposed to work. My DM screen's supposed to protect me from that.
Does it?
Oh. I'm sorry, Grace. You just
No.
fucking slapped me across the face.
That's okay. I've been stopped multiple times the entire game on her own stuff. I'm over here getting it. I'm like, what the fuck?
I'm not like Squelch. I'm like Ben.
I think he would. Oh man. You know, you can make a vow and a promise, all in the same thing.
Okay. That's a promise for a vow that. That thing's falling off the wall.
Come on, not again. Oh,
If
no.
whatever we get through, our next adventure, going back home to Aiketer, dealing with my brother and the Empire, and Xerxes. On the other side of that, that'll be my vow. So get to it. Like the other side, you can't die. I mean, none of you can. She kind of like reaches out to Kamen. Okay?
Of course.
But that's what I know. When I get more information, and I think I will when we get closer, I'll let you guys know.
That's cool.
I love you all.
Me too.
Love you.
She kind of just sits there and holds your hand. That is an actual magical ring. I should tell you
Can I
what it
show
does.
it off?
Yeah, please. Yeah, Beals and Grimm gives you a cool
God,
ring
hang on.
that is the
we
crux
go.
of the whole fucking adventure.
It's really funny.
It's very cool.
I pick up my ring because I
It
hurt
is.
myself, and I'm like, that's a sign.
Wish it was better situated for this book, but
Hang on. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna show it to you, chat. Hang on.
I was just gonna take a picture, but you're right. YouTube.
This thing is so cool.
I think it's a ring of shooting
Right.
stars.
Yes.
Thank you. I think that's what that is. You know what? I may even
I've
have
had
that.
a ring of shooting stars in a different game, and it looks exactly like that.
Oh,
so if
cool.
it's not, I'd be
No,
surprised.
that's also a cool thing.
Oh,
that looks
oh,
exactly
you
like
got it for a
the
second.
DMG version
Yes.
of it. So it's very cool. They made the exact same thing. It's very
Yeah.
cool. Let me see if I can find you
Yeah.
a card that Beals and Grimm makes for it. It's a very cool thing to be able to open up Beals and Grimm again and use it. 'Cause
Right.
we've diverted so far sometimes, but
Let's see.
I don't always get to use it necessarily the same way.
So cool.
Hey, while you're standing right there, fix that poster.
Here you go. This is for you.
Can I see it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course.
There you go.
Is it?
There's your item card.
Ooh.
Of the Beals and Grimm.
And the box we have is currently in stock if you want to go get it.
It is. It is so cool.
It's very cool.
If you're gonna run the book, like actually, there you can't go wrong with it. It gives you maps for all the ships and give you little loadouts, character arts. I'm gonna use a bunch of artwork today as we get into Harlow. You're gonna see a lot of really cool stuff right now.
Spencer and I did a video going over all of it on the main channel, so you should go check it out because it's really cool.
Tons of good artwork I have.
That is really
Ships. If you're trying to like describe multiple fleet battles, there's every little fleet. Not that we're sponsored, but
What's it made out of? I'm not sure, but it's heavy. It's
Yeah,
made of
it,
metal.
it is heavy.
It's metal.
I think the core of it is actually like a metal ring,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and on top of it maybe some kind of like something. But
yeah, it
no,
feels a
it's
lot
heavy.
like the class ring that I normally wear.
Yeah.
Because it's that same weight.
Yeah.
I had to take mine off because I hurt myself somehow. I don't even know how.
Yeah.
So it's weird, but
Well,
I'm like, oh,
There you go.
just
It's pretty cool.
large.
It's pretty cool. And I think it's a size. Can I see it back real fast? I think it's a size 10. Maybe. maybe
Unfortunately,
Around
it
10.
is.
yeah, I think it's a
very-
10, maybe a 9. Maybe it's a 9. That's pretty cool. And they do so many cool. And there's other physical props that I just haven't used yet. There's some cool stuff.
Hell yeah.
Sorry not to interrupt. That's just what I wanted to weed in there if I could.
I agree,
needed to.
Shirk and Sean. Shirk and Sean said it is cool that the aspects of the book quest are still incorporated in this.
Oh,
That's pretty cool.
thank you. I'll try.
We're
Just
playing
run the
Spelljammer.
pre-order for the rest of
Yeah.
the game.
No.
You know how crazy that
That'd be
would be?
unfortunate because
It'll
Dolly
make
goes,
sense.
Yeah. yeah, I learned that.
I
I
vow
was
to
like,
put you in
Yeah.
prison.
Put you in prison.
Yeah.
That was a joke. I just want
Yeah.
I wasn't actually.
Well, honestly, we
I didn't
could, but
actually believe in
if
that.
so, we'd be done next session.
Yeah.
So-
yeah, it's pretty
Yeah.
short.
Jack.
that happens in chapter 4 of 5.
I would.
And it happens in the conversion to
Yeah.
chapter 5.
There's aspects of that.
Or chapter
and,
11, rather, 10
Strixhaven
9 to
that I would.
not
I
10.
really want to do for Dungeon Delve because of how just different I want to see like how
kites?
different they are. Because
Yeah.
Strixhaven would have been done in 10
Yeah,
games.
this is what we have left
Skin
from
kites?
the computer,
Oh
essentially.
my god.
Not much. Not much. Notably,
Nice.
we're not doing a whole lot of it. But
Pretty crazy.
I have to line.
Santiago wasn't in that book.
Oddly enough, he was, but he was white.
Cursed. Bow.
For those that don't know,
I
we
hate
were getting our first round of NPC commissions. I don't know how it was. It was just a mishap in communication, and Santiago was white. And we had to go back and
Very
go.
Like-
cursed image of
Yeah.
white
White
Santiago.
Santiago.
Yeah, so I'm like,
It's a jump scare.
you had to go back and go. Sorry,
Okay.
but I just need like a couple, probably like 10 shades darker. Just keep going. I'll tell you when to stop.
I think it's
yeah.
because he's a vampire, so you're like, oh, he's got to be super.
Oh, yeah,
pale.
honestly-
Oh, the
Yeah.
Stephanie Meyer.
Yeah,
Look,
Stephanie Meyer.
perspective.
All the melanin in your
I'll say it
body is
1,000
removed.
times too, because it's one of the coolest aspects of this game that wasn't infected by me at all. And we'll probably talk about it in the wrap up too. That when we were doing Santiago's art, I was like, hey, this is kind of what he looks like. I give a reference sheet, and then I included the overlaid version of Emma's face with Santi's aspects drawn over, and the artist thought that's what Santi looked like.
Whoa.
And drew essentially Emma as Santi,
Yo, whoa.
which was just
That's insane.
crazy. On top
That's
of the fact
crazy.
that all
That's
those
why
things.
he's so hot or whatever.
Really? So if you look,
Why?
Santi's glasses are the same that she's wearing.
That's actually really
it's
cool.
so cool.
Yo, that's awesome.
And then
That's
when we were
awesome.
talking about it at the beginning, we're like, well, you have, what was his name? His name Vistro?
Oh,
Yeah.
Vistro? Yeah.
Yeah, I was also saying, I want to do 3 characters for everyone, but Emma's kind of our first time with all this stuff. He was like, you have Vistro, and you can do Jennifer. And I was like, well, do you want to do your arch nemesis? And we totally did it, and it was super cool that the artist then incorporated that unknowingly, and
Yeah.
that's what it looked like.
Well, the other option would have been Greg, so I mean,
yeah. It's very, very cool. Just some cool little behind the scenes stuff that I
Yeah.
adore so much. I hold that.
I
hold that very
still
dear to my heart.
freaking love that trailer
God.
Yeah,
that we did.
I love
was
it.
so good.
I love it.
Man,
If you have some time, you want to check out some cool music too. Peep it.
go watch it.
It
It's
makes
awesome.
me hype.
Yeah.
I watch
Yeah.
it and I'm like, when's this coming out? Oh wait,
It's just coming out. It's been a year. Almost done.
Whoa.
I will say that with this is the 60% mark.
We're at the 60% mark?
Yeah, and we
shit.
we got a
I'm
couple
not
left,
ready.
but like we got Zaleth to deal with,
Mm-hmm.
and the Light of Xerxes,
Mm-hmm.
and then we got a little Hadar stuff, and then that's it.
a little.
So
And then we're
Just
done.
a little.
if I
A little bit of
mathematically
Hadar
do
is a
it,
treat.
It's a small part.
Because what on
I
episode
did
what?
percentages. I worked in retail.
25.
We're on 25, so that'd be. That would
Worked in
be
retail,
that would be like
pushed
10-ish
carts.
more episodes.
Yeah, I think I might have a little bit more. I feel good about 40. Well, 40 just seems to be a number on the channel that I rolled all the campaigns anyway.
Yeah. That would be about 35.
Except
to
for
40,
Eberron, which will
makes
go on
sense.
forever, right?
Makes sense.
And we'll see. Other than that, let's keep moving on. Not to interrupt the conversation that was about Harlow.
Oh, it was just like I was just filling time, honestly.
Well, what do you want to do?
Yeah. What are we gonna do?
Do we want to go fix Harlow?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's go.
Yay!
Halcyon,
Sorry, I'm like,
Carlos
He
is
sits
the
up from
man to
his
thumbs.
he's like, yes.
your head might hurt pretty
you
soon.
were
Just prepare you for that.
Oh,
oh no.
his demeanor changes. Though. He's like, no, I'm prepared. I've been preparing since you left. You fought your battle. I'm ready to fight mine.
Good.
He kind of just sits at the chair waiting. You can see he kind of like slowly like closes his eyes, and he doesn't say like a prayer. You can see like a fissure in him within his like ideology, but he seems to. Those that I don't know, this might be a little too much, but those that go into like AA, they give to a higher power, but that doesn't mean a lot for some people. Some people dictate what that higher power is to step in for that. A lot of people choose family, other things, something to strive for. He seems to be finding something he's given himself up to a higher power that's more important now, whatever that is.
Yeah, I think would be like not a physical fight, right? Or are we gonna go fight God?
I don't know.
I don't think we're planning on fighting a deity, but
I'd love to.
if he does show up, I'm sure there'll be a conference room that we can have a conversation in.
Just good enough. Just had to.
He's like,
To be honest, I would like to have a conversation with him. He's been overstepping in a lot of people's lives, and it's not okay. Talk about boundaries.
oh, I should look up something.
Ooh, helm.
Yeah,
Yes.
hell.
Sorry. It's a goofy photo I looked up.
Hang on, let me look up something.
I'm just going to send this to
Memes.
someone. Okay, I'm ready. Or are we going to do this?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
Take that piece of the key out.
let's do it. You bring the once phylactery. This one's a little different. You guys don't go into your lab. You guys have to go back to a place that really only Finn's been before. But now you guys... Fizz been! I shart a lot. I shart a lot! I shart a lot! So you guys head to Finn's room
Yeah.
with the tree.
And he crawls up into his tree.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he does.
you scurry.
I do. And,
Pepper
and
going,
then
okay.
I did. This thing's
This
a
is what I
little
did
small in
last
my head
time.
all the time. I just don't
Let him
remember
scurry.
being...
Yeah, I
It
said
fucking
it
grew.
last time.
It grew. It
Yeah.
grew.
No,
It
I
grew.
said it last time.
Yeah, you
I
did.
did.
You did.
And then-
It's great.
Finn goes squirrel mode.
Yeah.
He becomes
squirrel
a little
now.
squirrel.
You
Uh-huh.
know, I don't think any of us probably expected that to happen. Where we just watched, little punk boy climb a tree, and we're
Yeah,
like,
that's
He
great.
was like,
Yeah.
hell yeah.
He doesn't have his shoes on.
No,
great.
good for
valid,
him. But it's just
valid.
like,
he needs,
Got the dogs out.
he needs a grip.
Yeah, and then he's going to hold his hand down for Mara and then pull her up.
This tree's way bigger than I thought it was.
You told me I have a tree in my room.
I asked you to play to paint the scene. I'm just witnessing it.
Yeah.
Right? I'm just here. There aren't no wrong answers.
I am only here to
The
perceive.
whole crew.
It just
Yeah.
probably just goes into the ceiling.
I fucking
you
love
know?
it. No,
like
wait,
it's-
don't let me stop you.
Yeah,
I'm
you
just-
apparently are.
I'm just excited for the ride.
And then he's gonna plug in his little amp, his
Okay.
his guitar into the tree like
Yeah.
he did last time,
Mhm.
and put the guitar in front of them. And he's like, I don't know if the tree can hold the rest of you. Apparently, it's a lot smaller than I remember.
That's as big as you want it to be.
ass.
No, that's okay. I don't want to break a nail.
That's fine. You probably just sit at the base of it. That's
Okay.
good enough. And then he's gonna think really hard about.
I take Jennifer into the tree.
Okay.
I pick her up and I make her sit down, but it's a little high up, so she
Oh, yeah,
pushes
you're like,
herself off.
It's so high.
It'll be too high.
Yeah. Gwen,
Yeah.
are you screwing up?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's bugs in this tree.
No.
And then he deliberately has Amar in his lap because he's not sure if he can take the rest of them.
Valid.
He's like, maybe I can circumvent it by having her really close to me. If no one else.
It's the Warner carried little stipulation. It's
Yeah.
like, she's in my lap. She could come with.
Yeah.
Close enough.
Yeah, that's
Sorry, I'm just.
Yeah.
a good idea
No,
to have.
I'm sorry.
two
I'm
squishy
trying to
people.
listen to music, and
it's
there's
fine.
some stuff that's not.
And we're like,
That's not. I don't know what I'm after.
they're gone.
Okay.
Play the chicken.
Yeah.
No, I'll put chicken for wrap up.
Yeah.
And we'll listen to that stupid chicken interrupt us the entire time. Okay. You play.
Yeah, and he's, I think, like last time. I think in the first part, it was like a plea, right? Of someone is lost, and I am searching for my home again with it. And I think this time he knows what Harlow's sounds like.
Yeah.
And so he starts to play that song while envisioning the road up to the prison.
Yeah.
Because for him, that walk is a sacred part of it
Yeah.
too.
No.
You know? And he just has that place firmly locked in his mind as he tries to play that resonance of Harlow in case he's also shifted, I guess.
Okay. No, I love that. You do so. And you begin to play. Your friends almost lulled into a small slumber. It's peaceful. The song lingers. And you guys are transported. I'll describe to you guys what happens next. You guys are teleported, minus whatever I'm about to do with the Finn. Finn,
Everybody but Finn.
You feel the weightlessness of what it is.
Amara's Warner carried.
Oh shit!
And you
Sure.
you teleport.
Yeah.
And you're feeling this just like on guitar when the pick or finger strums, you see the vibration run up the line. You're in the midst of that, transitioning to this new space, and something catches you. And you kind of breathe for a moment, and you can feel the wind of the prison in your home, and then it stops, and you're at this black cliff, red horizon. And you feel a presence behind you.
Yeah.
And she speaks, the entity behind the veil. And she says, Finn, who is Peter Rabbit? And why is he always in places he's not supposed to be?
To be fair, I think you plucked me from the place I'm supposed to be.
Finn, you know how I feel about people going into other people's gardens and fucking them up.
I do. I'm aware of it.
You sure you want to do this?
If anything, I feel like we're putting something to right. Someone went through and fucked up your garden real bad. Overstepped. And we're just trying to heal it. I mean, I'm selfish, but...
Good. I'd hope you'd see it that way.
No.
Finn, I can protect you for a time.
At what cost? What do you want out of it?
I've grown fond of rabbits, Finn.
Mm-hmm.
And your warden has a couple extra in her dungeons that I'd like. Just released. Just let out.
I mean, usually if they're there for a purpose. Does someone else put them there? Or are they
I
there?
think these ones are similar to you. There
Lost.
probably weren't a lot left of a home to go to.
I see.
If you're going to be hopping into his garden, I can give you some kind of cover for when he comes out.
Is these people also under his protection?
No.
I see.
No.
Who are they? Names? Locations?
I don't know. They're rabbits in someone else's garden.
Okay. Will I know them if I see them?
I think so.
Okay.
I think that's why she put them away.
I'll see what I can do.
Anything else?
I think it was
That's crazy.
I think he's like, I know you are offering us protection, or me protection from him. What if we wanted a confrontation with him instead? Is that something you could arrange?
I don't really understand the story of Peter Rabbit, but I think he gets bopped on the head and dies. Do you really want that to happen?
Do I want to die? Not particularly. I would like Helm to stop fucking up gardens, though. I feel like we could be in alignment
I
about
think this
that.
is a great start to that.
Yeah.
If you want me to get him on the phone, and you want to go toe to toe with him, I think that would be a bad idea. But if you want to,
Mm-hmm.
I could arrange that instead, but I think I would advise against it. Honestly, I have nothing to lose. You'd come home to me anyway, where you belong.
I don't. That's a technicality that I don't think we need to go into at this moment. I'm happy to find your rabbits and send them home to you.
Good, because I'm happy with you hopping around.
Love that. Do you happen to have a card?
What kind? And
One that has the spirit of death on it?
I just packed one the other day. No. She says,
Yeah.
"You want a Reaper?"
I do. I do want a Reaper.
Okay. If you get them out.
Admit it. I'm your favorite rabbit.
You're Peter Rabbit,
I'll take it.
as it were. Okay.
I'll bring him home.
Fine.
Can I go
In
now?
that same vein, you've only ever seen her do once before.
Yeah.
And I mean once in all of time. She forms hands and a visage of some kind and lifts you and kisses you on the mouth. And a small rabbit tattoo finds its way.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
That's so fucking cool.
And that can be your spell focus you need for that.
Wow.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, so where is the tattoo?
On his
Your neck.
Oh, it's very
yeah,
visible.
on his
It's like that
right
Sonic
here.
you've got.
The ring tattoo. Oh yeah, it's right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I like rabbits, guys. Mia does.
Yeah. Duh.
Yeah, okay, I was about to say, I
very Mia
gave her that
thing.
scythe, you're giving her this,
Yeah.
it equals out.
That's all
Mia
it
and
means, all it
size, same thing.
means, all it means.
Be a rabbit for Halloween.
Rabbit?
That's okay.
Oh, you could be rabbit
Scythe.
Halloween.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same thing.
I thought you...
Inside every woman there.
Yes, there is a rabbit with a scythe.
Oh God.
The unscythe. Yeah.
Yeah, a rabbit with an unscythe.
When you said
like
that
the Easter
card,
Bunny.
I forgot you were talking about that spell, and I thought you were wanting like her business card.
Yeah, can I get your
I
business
thought so
card?
too. I was
Yeah.
like,
Oh, no.
What
You have a
club you
card?
running?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it fucking would be bone.
It even has a watermark. It's the eye.
Okay. Yeah. You have your card.
Okay.
You have your mission.
Yeah.
And she will run interference for
Hell.
Hell.
Love that for us.
To the point she can.
No, for sure.
The point she can.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That wasn't a red line,
Sorry,
was it?
I have.
just wanted to double
No. I mean, if you have money for it, no. But no.
No.
I was trying to. I was like, because if I did, oh boy.
No.
I was trying to verify my notes because I forgot to bring them, so
Yeah.
I'm kind of running raw here today.
Whoa.
Raw.
So I want to
Making-
verify was Peter Rabbit. So I looked him up, and there's just this little bastard staring at me. I was like, I think that's right. I think that's who that is. It's just funny. I was like, who's Peter Rabbit?
Rabbit.
Like this, and I was like, okay,
Okay, good night.
Thanks, Google.
That's cute.
Yeah, can we put Peter Rabbit on the string? On the string?
Yeah, let me throw
Yeah,
him
of
up.
course.
replace it with replace Finn's art.
yeah, Peter Rabbit.
So
That'd
we
be
can
right.
make into this dream like
What is this?
I'm pretty sure that fool gets bopped in the head. That's all I know.
That's the most realistic thing, though, being worth 400 gold pieces, a tattoo.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Pretty cool.
Okay.
Yeah, next time Landon's gonna charge 400 gold pieces.
Cool, that'd be wild.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude.
400 pieces of 8. You're like, come on, man.
Come on,
Fuck off.
please.
Look, I don't take cash up anymore. I take 800 shekels.
Yeah, shekels.
Yeah.
What even is that?
Jacob
Yeah.
pays me.
I pay in shekels.
That makes a lot of
actually.
sense, actually.
Yeah.
Emma said she
shekels.
wanted to be paid in shekels.
Sure.
So.
Who pays me in spearmint?
Good thing
gum?
PayPal has the
conversion's
yeah,
pretty
the
good,
conversions.
Yeah.
To shekels.
Yeah.
Shekel.
Can
Shekels
shekel
to
conversion?
dollars.
Yeah. Shekels dollar, how much?
How much?
Why is Peter Rabbit on here? You teleport.
Yes.
You finish.
Nice, dude.
With Amara?
There's a list of words you cannot use.
I almost said fetish last night.
Bald mouth.
It's all the bald man has a huge pair of doors. Next to it is a
pink.
rack.
Okay.
Chest.
I shard a lot.
Yeah, chest. Yeah, I shard a lot. Right. Oh shit! I do be making a stride when I shard a lot. That's all I'm saying. I'm moving. I'm moving.
In the last episode of Dungeon Delve, there was a lot of reference to a Shardalon, the dragon, and Emma kept saying, "I shard a lot."
Some giant man. Watch out for it. It's on the horizon.
yeah.
You teleport.
Yeah.
You all land. And the first thing you feel is a wind between trees.
Yeah.
Before I described it where there was a huge disruption last time you were here,
Yeah.
where there was an entire forest burned down. No leaves, no no unpleasant smells, all but ash. Now, you've returned. In a very similar vein to our theme today of rebirth, the forest is blooming again, born again, and these small leaves are flying around.
Yeah.
You guys feel underneath your feet or boot, depending who's wearing shoes. This side of the table's bootless.
Yeah.
You too. So many.
Don't give me shoes.
So many
It was
dogs.
a dog,
So
so-
many
for
dogs.
Spelljammers, you
Yeah.
can't have
I
shoes.
don't
Yeah, I was like, you can
I
only
actually
play the
find-
game
Like, I
if you have
literally have
toes in your
special
art.
shoes. I literally
You
have.
we all have
shoes.
different shoes, though. Well, you both are basically in dogs. Well, your art looks like you're in
Yeah,
Doc
yeah,
Martens.
yeah.
You're in like giant boots.
Yeah,
Step on me, boots.
Yes.
Yeah.
yeah, of course. Oh, we know. We know. You finish. You guys feel
You finish.
cobbled stones underneath you, the small like arch and round of each brick inlaid into the
Yeah.
ground, the leaves kind of around you. And you see in front of you this colossal structure
Yeah.
made of matching stones that scale infinitely into this into like the stratosphere, and clouds
Yeah.
seem to catch it, silhouetted by this beautiful blue sky. Walking out to meet you like a wind chime caught in the on air, you see the warden, this
Yeah.
long kind of like ivy-skinned woman, black jet hair that descends, and her body is covered by this black robe that has these faint and different crafted keys along her robe. And she kind of, each step, kind of like Galadriel, where she takes these long, elongated steps, and the wind catches her in moments. And you teleport right in front of the matching space where the tree belongs.
Yeah.
You guys turn, kind of get your surroundings. You're on like a parapet looking out at the forest to the right of you, a huge valley to the right, and this large structure. Behind you is this massive, like 5x5 inlay into the ground of dirt where the tree belongs originally. That was taken
Yeah.
by Santi. And you guys arrived to your patron's realm.
Hell yeah.
Can I ask for a point of clarification real quick? When you
Sure.
said ivy skin, did you mean ivory skin?
Yes.
Okay.
She's
I
not
was
green.
like, oh.
That's what I was
you
like-
know, I thought she had green skin.
Great catch.
No, I just wanted to make. I was like,
No,
green
she's not
skin?
green. I'm
That's
sorry,
cool.
ivory skin. Excuse
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
I've been saying ivy a lot. We're
Yeah,
done
no.
doing that. There's no more ivy.
Yeah.
Taken out of the
So excuse me.
dictionary.
Yes,
that makes
ivory. She is like pale.
Yeah. That's
Um,
totally valid.
she walks up to you guys.
Yeah.
She's kind of shorter. She kind of looks at you. She has these bright, kind of like almost like black on top, and then the brown on the bottom. They seem to kind of like swirl a little bit.
That's cool.
She kind of walks, and she shows up. She was like, "Finn, I was expecting you.
Wow.
Seems like you got caught on your way over. Is everything okay?"
Yeah. The woman or the entity beyond the veil wanted to have a conversation with me.
Good.
Good enough, I suppose. It sounds like there are more people here who shouldn't be here.
I see.
Yeah.
I think I know what she's referring to, but I think that might be a little wait.
Of course.
I can see the. She kind of looks over. She goes, "Hello, Mara.
Hello. I don't think we met last time I was
No, I'm Ural.
here.
I'm the warden. This is my home.
Sorry for breaking in
No,
previously.
it means a great deal to have someone find their person in here and try and break them out. So many people want that for the people trapped in here.
By what contingencies do you keep them?
Of their own. The prison itself is largely structural. The cages and cells are never locked. They hang open sometimes. The things that keep them here are themselves. People trapped in their own misery, longing,
I can't see what's in front of them.
and they only leave when they're ready. Like Finn.
Yeah.
When he was ready to deal with the harshness of the world again. After he was healed, he left.
I'm sorry, I can not imagine such a thing.
I think most people are actually caught in a cage. They just don't realize it.
Though I should say,
I feel so sorry for those people.
I do too.
I don't think Cayman laughs. I laugh.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She says, I do too. That's why I take a
Good care
large
of us.
pride in my job in protecting them. From themselves, from outside forces that would harm them. And it is a great guilt of mine to have someone so close to both of you, to all of you trapped away. He's one of the first to ever be locked away.
Why? Why did he lock himself here?
You may have to ask him. But the key was broken by other people.
Yeah.
Villains that came and that trapped him in here. Even if he were to leave, his key was not supposed to be removed. I'm glad you're here to right a very harmful wrong.
So you watch over these people, but you don't do anything else?
I manage them. If they get too destructive, sometimes they can lose themselves, swallow into themselves a little bit much. I try and protect them from that if I can.
So you protect them?
To some degree. It's hard. There are so many, and sometimes you're your own worst enemy.
Hmm.
My job primarily is to keep them there,
Yeah.
alive, when they're ready, and more importantly, when they leave.
Transition them out.
Yes. Finn is... Oh, she kind of looks and smiles. Whatever, like sour she had, immediately is removed. She goes,
Yeah.
Finn is one of so many that have chosen to leave. Every day, I lose someone, and I sing their praises.
And hope to never see them again.
Yes.
What was it that eventually made you leave? What did it take?
I think that's different for everyone. I think I had just gotten to a point where the pain wasn't as intense anymore. The grief I felt. I put enough distance behind it to realize I didn't have to let it consume me.
Here in the Greatlands, there are many forces that we abide by. Time's one of them.
Yeah.
I think Amara can attest. Time heals a lot of wounds, if given the right amount of time.
I was very lucky to be given a second chance. To give that time. Not everyone gets it.
She then looks up and goes, well, speaking of time, I think it might be time for someone to leave.
Yes.
I've been very excited about it. I've prepared everything for it. I should warn you, though, Finn. Once we put the key in and turn it and open
Yeah.
the door, and I assume you brought Harlow with you. Halcyon was in the tree with you guys when you teleported.
Oh, sure. Yeah, if you're supposed to bring it
We gotta go back real quick.
We gotta go get him real
Yeah.
fast.
Oh, one moment,
Yeah,
please.
She's like,
Here's
"Little
some-
rabbit, you're not supposed to use these channels again."
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna do
You,
it again.
You're like,
she kind of gestures over to
"Can I have my quick
Halcyon. She goes,
save?"
once the door's open,
Yeah.
we can't really expect him to leave. That's on his own.
Yeah.
We
You
have to be
can't
ready
force
for
it
that.
out.
Be prepared if someone...
Amara right
and she
by
kind
the
of
door.
looks at like Jennifer.
Start moving Amara away.
If someone needs an extra little bit of time to figure it out.
I don't know what other kind of time you would need.
Halcyon looks at me and goes, I think so too. I hope I share that same feeling when I see myself. I'm gonna fight my hardest to get us out of there
Of course.
and reignite us.
Okay.
It's no shame if you can't, though. Also, you should prepare yourselves. It's not going to be pretty in there. No. That's all.
What do you mean?
There's going to be a lot of people in pain still.
Oh,
I mean,
Oh,
I was like,
I was like, what, is he pooping on the wall?
yeah, he's shitting, he's spewing it everywhere.
I don't dump.
Yeah.
I make sure
someone
they're
else.
okay, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's self-clean.
If there's shit on the floors, that's their
not
own
doing
fault.
that.
Yeah.
they didn't even need to.
Yeah,
Why?
They don't need
They
to.
have
I don't know
a
why they do it.
toilet.
Yeah.
They some of them just do it on purpose.
They just do it. I hate it. It's
I
icky.
don't clean that up.
Yeah.
I don't get paid enough. For
Yeah, I'll
that.
get paid up to that. Okay.
Yep.
Follow me. You guys enter, and it is like an impossible space. The door opens, and it's just a hallway that descends into darkness. There are lights here, but the lights get so faint, like stars in the distance, and they just kind of blip out as you reach. like the precipice of what your eyes can perceive. And you guys walk down these really narrow pathways. You can see they're only designed for really one person to walk. And you can see rows upwards and downwards, of just cell after cell. They're like right next to each other. The doors look different sometimes. You'll see like a normal cell that's see-through through the bars. Sometimes it's like an actual like prison cell, the full black, like a full steel door. Sometimes it's a wooden door. Sometimes there's quiet. Sometimes there's noises. There's crying. It just depends.
We're talking about opposites and antithesis to each of our characters. This is so beyond like the opposite of what Cayman even is. Like, because he, the entire point of like who he is and his existence is being free and being like who he is and being able to like taking that with stride. He would never, not only would he never find himself like in this position, but also this place also, it's an impossible space that he can't comprehend, which is also like, that's how he takes everything in, is the reality that's around him. This is so mind-boggling to him and like devastating and depressing. Like he's having a really hard time moving through this place. It is he feels like sad for these people, but also can't comprehend and almost can't even like really like take in the fact that they are there. On top of that, like it doesn't look real to him. So he's having a crazy time right now.
Valid.
If I crazy, I mean he's just like. He's withered Wojak walking through this. Like
valid. You guys travel for a time, and possibly go up a staircase, go down another one, and then find your way into a space. Before, just describe it again. When you first arrived here, this was a ward, a wing of the prison that she's never seen before.
Right.
Someone forcefully made this space to put him in, probably Helm,
Right.
to trap him in, and she didn't know about it. Now you can see that she's edited that.
Yeah.
There are lights here. There's a warmness to it. There are other cells, so he's not alone.
That's nice.
This is now like a space that's part of it that she has paid like special attention to.
And she's like incorporated it.
Yes, very
into
much
her own
so.
realm.
But his is different.
Yeah.
Are they bright, glowing, like the tooth of the keys in the lock of a barred door?
We see him.
Oh yeah, you can see through it. Yeah, inside there is a kind of like cross-legged, maybe not cross-legged, because that's how you left him, but how you left him is different. He's like leaning against the back of like his cell. His legs are kind of outstretched. His breathing is faint. Chest only rises and falls maybe once or twice a minute.
He's like sitting up against the wall.
Yeah. Stone room. There's small like in like the crevices of the room. There's small like red lights that kind of go like bouncing around it ever so often, but it's not all the time.
Obviously, I know this isn't the solution to this.
Sure.
I can't deny what Cayman would do here.
No, of course, by all means.
The second he sees him, he's going to try to just take him out.
Yeah, I love that.
Like
I love it so much.
It's almost instinctual. Like he's trying to. I mean, if he can't open the door, he's going to try to break the bars. Like he does everything in his power to try to.
Oh, for sure. No, you go to ham. You totally go to town.
It's like when a dog knows that they're.
That's exactly it.
Their person's behind a door, and you just hear.
Yeah.
And you're like,
there's a
"Buddy,
moment
door's
when
closed."
this is
You
happening,
gotta close.
and it gets vicious, and you're clawing away at it. Like you can see the remnants of like your claws scraping the stone. The bars do give, but every time you slash and your attention moves to like one corner of the cell, you move to another. The other part's completely.
Yeah,
get
and
fixed.
he's like. He's sort of like angry, and then there's a point where he kind of like reaches out towards him at some point, and he just says, "Why are you here? Why would you bring yourself here?"
There's a moment when you're crying out to him that Halcyon like grabs your hand, and he just kind of looks, and you can see that the damage you have isn't like erased. It's just as if someone like laid mortar over it again.
He
and you can see even like your weight bending the door. Something's just repelling you out, and
I
you
think
kind of.
He looks at Halcyon and just says, "Tell me."
I don't know. I think it's just. I think it was pain. Just a lot of pain.
I think Finn probably like squats down next to you and puts his hand on your back, and his thing is like, there are other ways to be trapped than physical. The pain people feel, we get trapped in our own emotion of it. We can't let it go. We can't process it. It locks us in patterns. It locks us in places. He lost you, Cayman.
And he looks at him. I'm here.
Is there anything you like to do?
I have the key.
Do it.
She'll go over to it.
Yeah. It's almost magnetic. You place it in the lock and then it snaps in. You turn. The key dislodges. God, it's like a simple thing, the key. Mm-hmm. It glows. Does it have a magical purpose? You don't know. And it's infuriating. Just something so simple. And the door opens. The figure does not move inside. Halcyon takes a couple steps forward. I don't know if I'm strong enough. But I know when he steps a little further that I wasn't strong enough then to shoulder this pain that I gave up. And now he's at the precipice of the door. And he looks down at himself and he says, but I'm making a choice here. To feel pain. To linger. And to hurt. And I want that. And he kind of looks back at you guys. Not really like turning his head, just kind of like peripheral. You guys kind of like around him. And he says, I choose to know what it was like to miss you. Because when I look at you, I don't understand these feelings in me. And why it hurts. But I want to. I want to weep. I want to cry out. I want to stay in bed and never move again. I want to do those things if I can understand what it means when I look at you and feel this way.
You do not shoulder that pain alone. You share it with us.
I want to so bad. It's like you both speak a different language. I don't understand yet, and I want to so bad. And I think he wants to. And he walks in and kneels in front of himself. The other version's still dormant. He's like, wake up. We have to do this. He kind of looks back. He kind of reasonably goes, we have to do this. You have to do this. Nothing. I don't understand.
Mara will go to him and kneel next to him. Something that takes time.
Like holds his hands in
It's a
him.
lot to take in at once. It's an entire life you had.
Amar feels, she enters. And as I said before, where things have been taken from Cayman or whatever happens, it's almost like the room makes room for Amara to exist in. And she comfortably sits to the left of Harlow.
I think Cayman will enter as well. And
Yeah.
sit to the right.
It's almost as if it breathes and finds room for you, Cayman.
And like, Gwyn is like,
He looks over and goes, maybe a little sheepishly at first, like, wake up. Come on, we have to do this. He's now like jostling himself.
I think Cayman, like, going along with like what he says, he tries to help him. He joins in with him, and he's spurring him to awake, and he just says, "We're both here now. We're here. We're all together. Now, get up."
Amara, you say anything?
I think she just puts her hand on his face.
Wow, that's good. I like that. There's a moment where you guys linger here for what feels like eternity, trying to spur this version of him awake. And he says, not the person, Halcyon says, "Come on, and the tears in his eyes like evaporate from radiant light. I have to do this. And he looks down and the guy's and his eyes open and they lock at each other.
Oh shit!
And they both stare. And it's as if they reach out to each other, phase through one another. And there's this rapid spin. And light shines into the space. And then Harlow is here. Full entirely. Merged into one. He's tensing his hands. The nerves in his body alight with radiant light. The scar on his neck, lingering from the other version, quickly moves away as your hand sits underneath his chin. Whatever mark of Helm is gone now at that point. Not only have you done that from Halcyon, now it transitions to him. And he looks and sees you.
Is it you?
Oh, I hope you guys are real this time. And he kind of like grabs both of you and pulls you in. He's like, okay. Oh, okay. I think I need to sit down for a second.
You are sitting, Clive.
He's like, oh, I can't feel my legs.
Do I still have
Okay,
them?
Cayman, stand me up.
He stands him
He
up.
kind of just like, he's like,
Yeah.
Move your big
Oh.
toe.
He says,
Yeah.
"You're real."
you've seen it. You saw it. And
He says, "You're real. You're here."
he's like, oh. And he kind of just like lays his head on yours. He's like, you both look so different. Amara, you smell different.
Yeah.
And his eyes open.
It's not the same.
He's like, yeah. And he kind of looks up and then you see his face freeze as he looks at the door that he has to leave.
Walk.
I think that's when Finn is going to start playing the cassette tape that he left here last time, like the radio thing, full of music that has probably now been playing for days.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah,
As,
way
like,
longer than that.
comfort, you
Even.
know.
Yeah.
You put yourself here. I know you feel an immense amount of pain. Hey, you saved me. I saw you. You're still here. You only have to take these final last steps. I need you.
It's not pain, Cayman. It's guilt. I gave you both up. Willingly. Worse than that, I begged. When I was in whatever heaven I was promised after what we did, Helm came to me like a dawn and asked me to go back into the field, to do good again. And he gave me an option that he hadn't given anyone else before, to remember. It was second nature, like breathing. I stepped back into the new world. And reality, like gravity, pushed me to the floor. I was alive, but my heart didn't follow. It's easy to not feel pain in paradise. I tried for a long time to linger in that space, to feel that pain, to let time take me. But every moment, and every time I prayed to time, it just reminded me of her. And of you. And I left the front lines, hid myself in a temple, and begged to have him scorch you from my mind. I put myself in here. A part of myself. The part that couldn't serve. And I left the thing that you loved out there on the field to be harmed. As a huskless soldier without a cause. He kind of looks up at you.
I think Finn walks in at this point, and he starts pushing, literally pushing Cayman out. And the same thing with Amara. He pushes them out.
Do you guys go?
Yeah.
And he takes his face.
Mm-hmm.
He goes, out of the two people in this room, I understand the choice you made. Probably better than you realize. If I was in your shoes, I would have done the same thing. But staying here, in this space, gets you nothing. They don't care. They want you back. And you only get them back one way. And he's going to drop his hands, and he's going to move to the side.
Bug through my fucking nose.
So that way Amara and Cayman are shown
Yeah.
outside the cage's door.
Yeah, yeah.
I was right. You just put Amara right for the door. Be like,
Yeah.
Come on. Come on, hello. Look it, it's Amara.
Because the weight you carry, the pain, the guilt that's there, gets easier to bear each day. This is just numbness, a place between life and death.
I think Gwen will kind of pipe up and just... I don't really have a lot of stock in impact in this, but it's also good to have people you can rely on. And there are people here right now. You don't have to shoulder it all by yourself. I think it'd be unfair to expect that of you.
I like that. Do you want to say anything? Not valid. Silence says a lot.
I feel no sadness nor guilt, nor pain to what you did. It's gone now. It's beyond us. We need you now. Otherwise, everything that you went through is for nothing.
I think the last thing Finn's going to say, and he's going to put his hand on his back and kind of whisper in his ear. There's a secret between them.
Yeah, of course.
And he's like,
yeah.
the worst thing you can do is try it out. And if you don't like it, you know what this feels like.
Mm-hmm.
You can always come back.
That's very good.
You can't say no to Mara.
You can.
He walks up to the door.
The hallway.
Oh, goddamn.
He sits down. He's like, I'm
Yeah,
Harlow.
I did it.
That's our surprise, guys.
He steps to the door. This once entrance now made an exit. And he looks out. And you see his hand like uncannily like reach and find like a wall that's not there between you guys. And he looks at you all. He takes every one of you in, drinks you in. And he looks behind you to where the warden is. She's smiling. Large, like shit-eating grin on her face. And he looks past all of you. I deserve this. And he walks out the door. And he's free. Whole. Not a piece missing.
I hug him.
Yes, yes.
He curl around him.
He hugs you.
I constrictor snake around him.
His eyes go.
I alligator death roll. Yeah.
He's like, oh! His set goes flying off the edge. Yeah, it is very joyous. Everyone's fucking hugging. Everyone's crying, weeping, kissing.
Kissing.
Oh,
Oh,
you're not gonna kiss him? Is that what he said?
I think she would.
Good.
wow. Yeah, he gives you a little one too.
Yeah.
Kiss, kiss, kiss.
And he kind of just puts his head, like his forehead on yours. Kind of holds Cayman as tightly
Like a baby.
Yeah.
as tightly as he can.
Oh, you smell like sweat, leather, Velcro, and
Velcro.
rum.
A little bit of
Velcro
shit.
has a smell.
Yeah.
Microplastics.
In the cage, yeah.
A little bit. He's like, sorry.
Sorry, I had to try it. Okay, so I'm gonna go on the floor.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm holding that in for
Jennifer, no.
300 years. He takes all of you in, and he kind of just takes in the space. You don't know if he's ever seen this side of it before. And he's yours. Do whatever you like with.
Question.
Yes.
Him and Halcyon are like the way that they look. Right, they become one.
Yes.
Was that a bug you were trying to
No.
get?
No.
That was you doing
I was just going, yes, they're one.
They're one. So the only like physical traits that are different are the scars that he had.
Yeah.
Cool.
Now they're one.
Cool.
For sure. Yeah, if we have a picture of him, you throw it up if you
Yeah,
like.
I'm doing it right now.
Done.
Wow.
Yes.
I want to see.
Yes. That's what he looked like. Yeah. That's Harlow.
Oh,
And all of his
It'll get there.
Father.
wholeness.
Don't. Not like that.
Cayman, Daddy,
Daddy.
Jacob, Daddy. Oh my God.
He gives you all the scratches.
Yeah.
All the scratches that he can give you in the one places you like that still remain after the
Yeah.
robotification, and he just kind of gives you whatever you can fathom. Your synapses misfire. He's like,
I speak now.
I thought that was just the magic of the cell.
No, I can speak. I can do that. I have
That's
intelligence.
Insane.
There was a point not too long ago where
He was
I was
brain
technically
dead.
smarter than Amara. It was really funny. You should have seen it. She was so dumb.
Ah,
It was,
I
yeah.
got hit with a spell.
She said,
The
and
dumbest
also
spell.
she whenever anybody walked by her, all she said was hi.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was like, not necessarily because Cayman became smarter. It was because Mara became
Honestly,
dumber.
that's-
Honestly, genuinely, if it wouldn't cause her an
missed
extreme amount of
this.
pain, I wish
You were
I
dead,
could show
yes.
you.
Yeah. No.
It would have been amazing.
That kind of reminds me of that time I went to that when we went through that nebula where that illithid ship was that exploded and it switched all of our consciousness in our
Yeah.
bodies.
Oh, that was.
Yeah.
I also, even though that caused us terrible pain, I wish we could go through.
It was funny because you were in her body, so it was kind of the same thing. Yeah.
Whose body were you in?
I don't want to talk about it.
Whose body were you in?
I did not like being able to not crawl on the walls.
Yeah.
Whose body was she in?
I shan't say.
Yeah.
Mars in charge.
No!
He's
I
one
was
of
in a
mine.
Mars.
Yeah, I established that.
Yeah.
Her body is weak.
If it helps with the math, we did have 2 lackeys on the ship. I think I'm ready to leave this horrible place if you guys are.
Me too. I pick him up and I football him, and then we fly away.
He's fragile.
Handle with care.
Oh, he's dead!
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you guys leave.
Looks like most of my past.
Oh, before though, I look at the warden at one point. I go, "Thanks." Yeah. Oh, actually, I dap up the warden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She says,
Cayman learning how to do that. It's a mistake.
thank you for taking him out of here. Watch out for him. Not everyone gets someone. Not everyone gets an escort or a protector.
Cayman feels less hopeless now when he leaves.
Good. She's like, that's kind of the point.
You have an errand.
I do have an errand. Yeah.
Well, you got shit to do here?
Yeah, if you guys want to escort him out, though, that's fine.
What are you doing?
There are other people who shouldn't be here.
Who?
The one goes,
I think the warden knows.
What?
Unlike, I feel like this is a conversation that we should be having someplace.
I mean, we could have it with everyone. I don't think it really matters.
Okay.
It's up to you, really.
I could take everyone home.
I mean,
Okay.
Well, now I'm curious.
I think it's.
Yeah, I'm also curious.
She kind of like thinks for a minute, and
Yeah.
like the as I said, the brown in her eyes kind of like rotate.
yeah.
One rotates to the top and comes back down. She's
Uh-huh.
like, "Well, we have a visitor outside. Maybe we all stick together for now."
Okay.
Okay.
Did you talk to your other siblings?
About what? About you?
No.
No, of course not.
About the fact that someone was able to come in and make a space in your home.
I don't really talk to all of them. I talk to some.
Okay.
The ones I like.
Yeah.
That's who helped me with my forest and everything else.
That's nice.
I talk to some. Just some.
Okay.
The ones that will listen, I should say.
Okay.
Yeah. The ones that can.
Did you guys come to a conclusion about anything?
Yeah. I'm the patron. You're the
Patrony.
the warlock.
How's that working out for you so
Great.
far?
You've taken 2 people out of my cage.
I have.
Not everyone does that.
No,
And you might take some more. Some strays
yeah,
home.
some might say that's gold star
Yeah.
behavior. You should give
can
me
use
some
Eldritch Blast.
answers.
Yeah, you can have 3 Eldritch Blasts now.
Oh, thank
You've been a good
you.
boy.
What a great reward.
3
Here you
Eldritch
go.
Blasts. Thank you.
Come on, Finn. You guys descend.
Descend.
Yes.
Descend. Descend.
I think
It just gets more and more.
that he does show Jennifer where his cage was, though.
Oh, that's fun.
There's a little detour.
That's my
Okay.
cage.
That's my
Okay.
languished into
Yeah, I think he's trying not to
What's it look like?
do too big of a thing, but I think he knows that this is hard for Jennifer, and she's been really vulnerable about a lot of stuff recently.
Yeah.
And just as he's as they're walking them out, he kind of falls back kind of next to Jennifer, and he's like, that one right there. He kind of points it out. I spent a lot of time there. Trying to climb the wall at one point. It didn't work out well for me. He goes, my nails bled. Yeah, I tried to dig my way out one time. That didn't work either. Yeah, he goes, but it's kind of nice to be on this other side of it now.
Yeah. Emotional vulnerability.
Did you ever celebrate getting out of Santiago's clutches?
The DM's supposed to attack me.
Hey, we can.
Depends how you want to define celebrate.
I mean, do you have something that like, yeah, you hold on to? It reminds you that you're not there anymore. That you've come a lot farther than that.
No, I don't think so, but how far have I really come from it?
I think he pulls
If
out.
Cayman could hear you right, I'd punch you in the head. Oh my! This is where we're different.
Push her down the stairs.
Not to
He's
add
like,
to it.
oh, Harlow and Amara, the
Yeah.
people who saved me from my cage,
Yeah.
I love you eternally and find great comfort in you.
Yeah, not to add to it, but you just convoke it in this
Yeah.
place. There's a distant little cage in here.
Oh, yeah.
That's just the door's just click.
Oh, you can hear it. Nobody else can,
Click.
but you can.
It'd be so nice in there.
I think
And you,
my
and,
hole.
and you know what? And you know what
What if I
little
just-
rickety, creaky door that used to be a safe house that you could hide in for a long time if you wanted to.
I think Finn pulls out a rock.
Plunges into the head.
Yeah. And he goes,
Or a quick take her away.
when I walked out of here for the last time, because I didn't just leave my cage one time. I've left. I made it to the front door. I made it partway down the road. But I wasn't free until I was free. He goes, I put a rock down on the road that we walked in on to remind myself of how far I came. And that there are others here who I got to build upon. He's going to put that little rock in your hand. He goes, for when it feels right. When it's a reminder to you that you are no longer there. That you are breaking people's bonds now, as well as your own. You put it down the road. It'll be a reminder for everyone that hope is there. And freedom's the road we walk.
That door clicks, and stops. But you know where it's at. You guys descend down. And a faint radio is playing in the distance. A small sound murmuring over it. And a voice, all too familiar to you, screams over it. And it says, welcome one and all. And you all descend down these steps. I once was the leader and headliner of Ghost Tech. Now, you just descend. Now, just a harbinger, a hype man. You guys descend. My name is Axel Frost. And this is the Ghost Council. You guys descend down and see a set 6, more or less, of cells. And then you can hear the voice ambulantly in the space says, and it is my great pleasure to introduce the leader, the proprietor, all around baddest bitch of the Lunar Palace, Kilimanjaro. And a woman at the far end steps out
What is happening?
and head to the cell and goes,
Huh?
She's so fucking.
a woman steps out to the cell, of her cell. Dark skin, kind of dread hair, that's kind of frayed. She has blood and smoke all over her face. And she looks at these bright cybernetic eyes and goes, I've been waiting to kick someone's ass in particular. And she opens her door and steps out. And that's when we go on break.
No!
What's happened?
Those are people from NC. That's the place that should be dead.
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
It's fine.
That's
Fine.
cool.
They're rockers.
Look, I figured as much. I just didn't want to assume.
Yeah.
That's cool as fuck. That's awesome.
That's all right.
That's awesome.
Yeah, well, the more of the game to play.
Ooh.
Won't be as sad anymore, I promise.
No, it's not.
sadness.
I just want to say that this game is not. This game has been therapeutic.
Yeah.
This game has been insane.
Great,
Honestly,
real fast. Great job, y'all. Great job. Great job. Y'all been great. Y'all did
Everybody
amazing.
has been
Great job
amazing.
for the viewers as well, showing up, being here, being.
You also doing amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you.
If anything, I was frustrated. I was like, damn, you're killing it right now. What am I doing? Man, this is so cool.
That's how I feel
Weirdo
every
frog
time.
man.
You're like, check out this new thing you got. check. All like everyone's level 11 abilities, and I'm like,
God damn.
what have I been doing in my life? I got to strive. I got to start running.
I want to give a big shout out to our members and our patrons. You guys are super awesome. If you want to join our members, you get an extra hour of podcast. You get a cool name. You also get to use the emojis in chat. Get to give memes to our DMs and lots of other fun stuff. So big shout out to Miniature Q, Trigger Happy Elmo, and Rocky Bastard. You guys joined this past week. Thank you so much.
So sweet.
Appreciate you. Also, big shout out to Rudra, Luke Stowe, Brent Kurtz, JHD.
Just thinking about all of you right now.
Oh, yes. Good 33 Fun. I am Curla249, Nate Seviert, Marvin the Marlin, Carrot Juices, Snake Cheat, a Lego Builder. Oh, and Snake Cheat. You guys have all been supporting us for the past. They're all new ones. They've joined this past month. Thank you guys so much.
Sweet.
And then we've got our really cool people who've been on for longer than that,
Yeah.
including Lego Builder 899, Kate 12, Dade Williams, Boulder Games, Sade Noir, Damian Ironscale, Shawnee LeBolge, Dollar Store Off Brand, Tobias Wildfang, Sif, Nikki DeVitt, Ian Lundy, Forever Freya, Beaky Hats, Matt Roberts. Wait, hang on, I have it in the wrong thing here. There we go. Sorry. I'm going to restart. Lego Builder 899, Boulder Games, Seed Noir, Damian Ironscale, who are all on our who have been patrons for members for 1 month.
Wow.
2 months,
so
we've
much.
got Shiny Wolge,
Thank
Doll
you so
Store
much.
Off Brand, Sif, Nikki DeVitz, Ian Lundy, Kate 12, Forever Freya, Beaky Hats, Matt Roberts, Dade Williams, Man Ray, Scrungle Paste, Hero Drerick, Matthias R, J Babe, Glasses and Cake, Matt McCann, Mr. Corny Cargo, Dak Cop, Rodolfo Lopez, Katara Laracy, Seclusive Chaos, Hunter, Bitter Nathan, Loremaster Floofer, The Rogue Dragon, Riptide, Steel, Anthony Laterio, Tobias Wildfang, Lori Budz, Red Comet 33, It's Gwen Vess, Daniel Charette, Sly Cinnamon Jack, Happy Wolf, Master Cam 12, Pixel Fox, Space Owl, Prof Wheatley at Gundi, Reese Pate, Michael Finnerty, Leah, Kyle Squishy, Hat Thief, Multi Super Marion, David Lewis, Omar Tejada, and Owen Gafa. And then we've got the people who've been on since the beginning, including Touch of the Tism.
So sweet.
What is this? This name is always
What are they,
long.
6?
Touch of the Tism, Love
now?
Swampy Bogbeard, he's dope. Yeah, 6 months. 6 freaking months.
Average.
Thank you guys so much. C Blanket
Average
15, Binder Binate, Azeraphis' tiny member, Duchess of Slots, Crimson Bryant, your Oathkeeper 65, Bomb Arasaka, Kymer Drybones, JCA 56A, The Azure Sky, Shady Octopi, Lady RB of the Drive-Thru, Lord Martarius, Pandemonium 325, Riley's Rangers, Daniel B, Ella Cummings, The Golly, Dodo, Timeless, Intelligent, Skedaddle 16, Vale Ridge, Maverick, The First Noel, Daedric Assassin X, Daedric Assassin X, Will, Parallel Alley, Expo 77, Swampy Bogbeard of Strixhaven, Keyless Ally, Danny A, The Red Duncan 64, Raven, The Aurora, Brittany Anderson, Sad Snorlax 007, Bingus Wingus, Ethan, Gamer Not Found, Greyhound Rush, Chris C, Barden, A Wild Jam, Pavi, Sala, Panda Knight, Vox Ratio, Calantheralis, Corvidai, Elder Akuma, Storm Saw, Bren the Brain, Life Pinky the, Ethan Bishop, Batty Bell, Ioblivion, Demigrade, Joel Multari, Ginja Fett, Darth Stiggs, Treeman, Severaz, Duncan
He's
Beesnuts,
coming.
Blaze the Arcane Anomaly, Magorna, Axel, Mad Harrier, Agent Immortal, Henry Scorp, Sullivan, Danny Dorito, Nerdy Zookeeper, Revan the Fire Mage, Ghostly Unicorn,
Say his
John
name.
Bubek. John Bubek. Thank you guys
Sweet.
so freaking
So
much.
sweet.
And also big shout out to our patrons.
Our Patreon.
You guys, Patreon, honestly, super helpful source of income all the time. We continue, even though we don't put a lot on there, we continue to rely on it a lot. And I'm planning on putting on, there's been an outcry of people wanting the audio versions of all of our games and stuff on there. So
that's perfect.
hopefully going to get on there soon, but also working on getting all of our streams and the podcast and everything on everything. iTunes,
That'd be cool.
Apple Music, like freaking every source out there.
That'd be so cool.
Hopefully going to be pretty soon. So thank you so much to I'm Ogre Encumbered, TJ Bojangles, Xavier Walker, Sir Galaric, Shortstop plays D&D for the first time in 4 months today. Vecno won't know what hit him.
No, they won't.
Platonite, LST, Soup, Maldor the Vod Squad God, Eldon Jim, Riley's Rangers, Herald of Homies, Azarian 105, Fighting the Revenant of Ioblivion for the 13th time. Illiterate Moogle, Captain Dadbod clinches his rusty donghole, and Arfs on Swishy, Fan of Spiders is no longer Alex because I'm transitioning. Hell yeah.
Congrats.
Trivial Slope,
Slay.
Joe Skimo, It's
Slay.
Gwen, Transchumba, Vibing in
Slay.
Pacifica, It's Not That Bad.
It's not that bad. And what I find out today.
Brittany Anderson, what is this? A colonoscope? A colonoscope doesn't have to be such a shitty time to have a great behind.
I think-
Just a little pinch and simple cleanse and done.
Colonoscopy is the thing where they stick a camera in your ass.
Right, I know that, but it's not colonoscopy, it's a colonoscope.
It's probably the
Colonoscope.
You look?
Colonoscope? Joshua Cordell, Lego Builder 899, looking forward to new home game. Nolf, Herald of the CPAP, leading the holy fight against snoring, holding your breath
I
in
made
your
an
sleep,
appointment.
and headaches after waking up. You know what?
You
I'm gonna do it too.
woke me up
Man,
5
appointment.
times last night.
Sorry.
Yeah. Nolf on a weird, not it's a tangent. Nolf on a weird, like, I don't know,
Health screening
like
kick.
midnight, like, dream was
Yeah.
like, hey, You should check this out.
I know.
Because I sleep wonderfully.
What if we both have a CPAP and then we just become too powerful?
Yeah, well, like,
Yeah, we have the
All
fucking all
oxygen.
for one or one for all, and we just
Yo.
like turn up. We go
you
Super
have no idea how
Saiyan
funny
every
that
game.
Oh, you don't know the things
One
we
of the
got
times
today. That's
it
really
was
funny
fine,
to say that.
But I couldn't fall back asleep because you were snoring.
No.
Wow. I got kicked out of my room last night for it, so
Damn.
I understand.
Damn.
I understand.
Yikes. I just got woken up, and you were like, "Stop!" And I was like,
Well, I can't go into the guest room anymore. I got a Colton in there.
"You can curl up with Colton."
No.
Tactical editor, Dana
He's
Blooming
spunky.
Fruit Loop, ML Wolf, Sickjoy, Shista, Side of the Owl, Tree Man, Redbeard, Death Wolf, Small Town Eye The Pinky Life, Life Pinky the. Bob said, no, pure osmium. Then Bob said, I made his name long. Just make the cast read it for no reason other than his own amusement. Reptilian Daedra, I'm sorry, but in the Reddit video, Jacob sounded more surprised at a 9-player game than the horse brothel. Yes. Yes.
A 9-player game
I don't know why. The horse brothel shook me, definitely, but the 9-player game is crazy. Big Hoss, Scape the Goat, Thorin Schmidt, Professor Dormammu is seeking new members to join the Arson Club. With graduation coming soon, new members must join the flame. Arg has fallen, Alice Lilybottom, Shirk and Sean, a psyoping D&D VTubers into becoming friends complete. Barden, but currently enjoying an unholy amount of brain rot with new OC heading for Tomb of Annihilation. Feel that. K. Zachary Neese. Zach says a Spelljammer implies the existence of a magic jellier or a magic preserver. Or my favorite, Insorkeld Marmalader.
I love marmalade.
Insorcelled Marmalader.
Insourcel.
Yeah, that should be our new ship. The Insorcelled Marmalader.
Whoa. I love marmalade.
Fancy Arthas, Redstorm, Mimi H, Will Pratt, possibly related to Chris Pratt, Pippa the Hood, Mama Love and Papa Joy, and Josh Travis, who both, by the way, Pimpin' the Hood, which is P1MP 1NDA a Hood, Mama Love and Papa Joy and Josh Travis have joined 2019. They have been on Patreon since 2019.
Thank you so much.
Crazy.
It's a long time.
Yeah,
A lot of
Josh
support.
Travis, September 27th, 2019.
Wow. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys so
Hey.
much.
Almost,
like
yeah. Is that today?
No,
That was yesterday. Wow.
Yo, yesterday was Josh Travis's anniversary of being a patron.
Yeah, 5 years.
Holy
Great job,
fuck,
dude.
5
Great job. You made
years.
it. You made it, my guy.
It tells me the lifetime amount they've given to us.
Wow.
Wow.
Don't-
No, you
don't
should say
do
that
that,
because
but-
it's not a competition.
Don't
It's
leak
not.
But
It's not. I won't leak it.
Don't
I
leak
won't
it.
leak it.
But-
I'm just saying. I can see it, and I'm like, good.
He's so
Anyways, you
sweet.
guys are the best. We'll see you guys in a couple of minutes.